All right, welcome back to the channel. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. One day closer to the big fight. Boxing's back. Ooh-wee, man, we need big fights like this every month. Ace the Boxer in the building. What's going on, sir? What's happening with you, man? Yes, absolutely. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come on in the door. Terrell Jr. in the building. What's going on, man? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. What's going on? DH in the building. What's happening with you, sir? What's good? My man Chillville in the building. What's going on, Chillville? Freddie Jimenez. What's happening? Yeah, Chillville. Yeah. Yeah. Bucket list boys. What's going on, man? My man William Collins in the building. What's going on? Absolutely man down. Bucket list said, I feel Crawford Spence's 50-50 fight for who becomes the winner. Yeah, it's going to be good, man. I mean, I would call it a 50-50 fight, something close to that. But just something I hope, man. We just got to get Eric got to get past this one. And then Buzz got to get regular. Then Buzz got to use some sense on that money. Then Buzz got to use some common sense on that money. Hey, let me handle some business real quick, man. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. You see, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I got to do something. Let me read something real quick. I'm going to wait till we get a little bit of time in there. Then I'm going to read some Cash Apps that I missed from yesterday. But I'm going to wait for you guys to get in to the chat a little bit because I realized at the end of the show yesterday, I didn't check the Cash Apps, and some of you guys supported the channel. 2016 to 2020, some talking points. After fight Saturday, Spence should say 70-30 when Crawford come crawling back. No, he shouldn't. He should make that fight be fair. Make whatever it is, make it. God Particle said, Ugas this Saturday. You are in the minority, man. On the real, dog, the closer I get to it, the more I think Errol's going to beat him up. The closer I get, the more comfortable I get about the fight. Because Ugas is a crafty fighter for sure, but he's not the biggest puncher in the world. He's a crafty fighter, and he's a strong fighter. But he's somebody that doesn't really blow dudes out. So it's just gonna be interesting, man. If Errol's all the way back, man, and he's feeling strong and really, really doing it, I got Errol winning by decision. But they said, man, if the dude, if Ugas is gonna stand there and trade, man, I mean that's right up Errol's alley. You know what I mean? Mr. J said, I'm so hyped. Yeah, I'm hyped, man. Isn't Boots on the undercard too? Nah, Boots is on the undercard for Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano on the 14th. That's on the 14th. He fights on Jermell Charlo, Brian Castano's undercard. But man, I'm just amped, man. Completely amped about this fight, man. It's just such a shame that we don't get what's going on, Rise Podcast. Hey, man, hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Hey, Derek James, I did hear where Derek James said that, man. Derek James is hilarious, man. He said all these dudes are paid employees. Said all these dudes are paid employees other than about 5 people: Gervonta Davis, Errol Spence, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and Canelo. And Canelo. He said, other than that, everybody else is a paid employee because they're the only ones that can sell them seats out, man. And I was like, wow, you're right. The only thing that I would the only difference I would have about that is Deontay Wilder. Unless you consider Deontay Wilder retired, Deontay Wilder can fill up a stadium. And his next fight, I promise you, is going to be a sellout. The next fight he has is going to be yeah, that was a dope show. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely see Errol stopping Ugas the closer we get. Yeah, man. And did somebody ask, do I think he looks hesitant? Nah, man, but I'm telling you, I don't like all that political talk. Telling you, I don't like that political talk. That political talk, like, it should be all about boxing. But if you're focused, I'm sorry, man, like, I'm doing it for the freedom of all of that stuff. Nah, man, I ain't big on that, man. Well, I was thinking about him too. Oh, you're not talking to me. Hey, what's going on, Jaguar Black in the building? What's happening with you, sir? Yeah, I've seen Ugas struggle with lesser opponents. Yeah, and you know, maybe, hey, man, he made that Manny Pacquiao thing was just really, really. He said, "Oh, Terrell, I was saying, like that Kansas Cup, we smacked the Tar Heels in the championship." Man, let me tell you something, man. This is my favorite basketball team, and I never watch it. My second favorite college basketball team. Besides, after University of Illinois. But other than that, man, I rock with KU, man, because I lived in Kansas City for a long time, and my wife graduated from KU. So, you know, I've adopted. That's the only team where I've been on the road living, and I adopted a team. I'll ride with KU. I like, because KU's basketball is nice, man. And you can go get tickets. You get the tickets are reasonable. You get in there and you see world-class boxing, basketball. Man, Daryl Hamilton in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for the support, bro. Thank you for that support, man. That means a lot. Thank you, brother. Make sure you ask a question or make a statement in your super chats, though, man. I like to give people something for them supporting, man, and it means a lot, man. Thank you. Daryl Shaver said, Daryl said, Spence about to dominate. I hope so, man. I need Spence to win, and I believe he will, so we can get the Bud fight. But I do think Ugas gets a flash knockdown on Errol. Hey, you just hoping for shit, Mr. J. See, when people say that, you just hoping that man looks bad. I see what you're talking about. Mr. J, you're a Bud fan, and you just hope he gets knocked down, so you win, but you want him to look vulnerable. I got you. I see what's going on, man. I don't see how you're going to get a flash knockdown of Errol, though. That doesn't make sense to me. I see what you're doing, Mr. J. At it right there as a Bud fan. Yeah, but I see his ass getting dropped, though. I don't want Bud to lose his money, but I sure want to see him hit that deck, dog. Shame, 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 shame. God particle, man. Let's let the car crash go. He already beat Danny Garcia after the car crash. Okay? The car crash stuff for me is already answered because he already won a fight after the car accident, and the car accident is over 2 years. It's over 2 years ago now. If there was something major wrong with him because of that car accident, it would have happened in the Danny Garcia. It would have happened in the Danny Garcia fight. You know what I mean? So I just think you guys are doing some wishful thinking over there. You better hope that Terence Crawford's his age don't hit him and inactivity, because Errol, at least he gets past Ugas, will be fresh. He'll be the last one to have a fight. Boom, come right back, have another fight. Man, we could have an undisputed fight in like November or December. Amazing. Everything you need. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? I hope Crawford goes to the fight, man down. No, he's not going to the fight. He's not going to be there, man. He said, nah, not coming. I told y'all that a week ago. Or actually, let me rephrase that. Bernie the Boxer said it a week ago. I reported that Bernie the Boxer said it was it this Tuesday or last Tuesday? It was either this Tuesday or last Tuesday that he wasn't going to the fight. And then I had a bunch of clowns calling me a liar, asking me for my sources. And I thought to myself, you know what? F you and your sources. I'm not telling y'all because I give you sources and you just call me a liar every time. So y'all bums want sources. Man, just wait around to see if it happens or not. I ain't taking no orders from y'all. And my man in that super chat, everything you need, said, I hope Crawford goes to the fight. I got that. Jay Coop showing that love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support in that super chat. He said, Big X, brother Fanon, keep up the good work, boss. Thank you, Jay Coop. I will do my best to do that, man. And you guys supporting the super chats and the cash apps definitely help, because that way we can keep the show going every morning. Thank you very much. I ain't got to get out there and grind on something else. My man, Barbara Davis, God, dog, keep calling you my man. The beautiful Barbara Davis said, happy Good Friday, Fanon. Looking forward to tomorrow's great boxing card. Yep, me as well, man. Yeah, there are a lot of good fights in that. Much love in that super chat, Barbara. And my man, John Boy, always supporting in that chat, brother. Thank you so much, man, for being such an important subscriber to the channel. He said, good morning, family. Good morning to you, John Boy. Hope everything's going well with you. I hope you're in a positive frame of mind this morning. All right, man. Let me see. Yeah, you out here, Draco, you out here just supposing some stuff, huh? Oh, Mark Cardenas said, you doing a live tomorrow for 9? Yeah, probably. Probably going to do a live. Probably going to do a live. Derek Bell in the building. Much love in that super chat, brother. Much love in that super chat. Yeah, good morning to you, sir. Good morning to you. Yeah, more than likely, man. More than likely, I'll do it. I got a lot. It depends on how long a show I do Saturday morning. Because Saturday mornings is usually the day that these clowns get to come by and try to debate me, and they never show up. So I wind up talking to y'all for like 3-4 hours waiting for them to show up, and they never show up. So, you know, I don't know, man. Tomorrow morning, I may not do the live in the morning. I'm going to do the live in the morning, though. Oh, my man, Mr. Davis, man, with the big orange. Thank you, brother. He said, hey, Fanon, do you think Bud will or should fight Danny or Keith while he's waiting on Errol? Much love in that super chat, brother. No, I think they're going to go. I'm having a feeling they're going to go right for the fight. I'm having a feeling. I have a feeling that they're going to go right for the fight. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to think positive for today and say, no, they're going to go right to that Errol Spence Jr. fight with the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight. Matter of fact, Showtime, the guy, my man, Steven Espinoza said that he didn't see a reason to do 2 fights. He's like, that fight's ready to go. You know, there's less things in the way. There's less things in the way for the fight. And, you know, everybody that knows about the sport of boxing would support the fight. So, you know, it looks like it's more likely to say that, man. Yeah, like Steven, just go straight for it, is what he said. Yep. And I agree with him, man. Just go straight for it, man. Let's get that on wrap, man. Let's get that wrap, man. Oh, but she has diabetes too. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I'm about to get on this bike afterwards, man. I got to get this weight off me, man. Hey, what's going on the mic with Terence Bailey Sr.? What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? Hope you're doing well today. Viva Tu Vida in the building. Tomorrow, everyone will witness the return of the big fish, and the only destiny of Ugas is man down. Hey, man, I do think Ugas is overmatched, though. I don't think Ugas is like a mini. He's like a mini Errol. He's like a mini Errol. This a possible trilogy? I don't know, man. I think the first winner's gonna be out. I think the winner's going to be out. But we got to get past this. He got to get past this Bud fight. He got to get past this Ugas fight first. He got to get past the Ugas fight first. Kind of like, you know, Errol needed to get, Terence needed to get back past Sean Porter next. Maybe Solis will throw the towel in. Maybe Solis will throw the towel in. He's already made his mind up to throw the towel in. You know, as soon as he gets hit with something, he's going to throw the towel in. Bud don't want to fight Keith Thurman. He claims EJ is next, but all Bud want to do is take the road of least resistance. Likely he'll fight two more Europeans. Man, you got him mixed. I think you got him mixed up with Canelo. I think you got him mixed up with Canelo, man. You give him that Canelo rap, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you're giving him that Canelo rap. I don't believe it. I think Terence is going to get in there, man. Noob, how many rounds do you think Ugas will win? None. None. I don't think he's going to win any. I think it's going to be, if it's a unanimous decision, it's going to be I think it's going to be a shutout. I don't see him winning a lot unless they really do wind up really exchanging and going. But even then, I don't think he's going to win a lot doing that with Errol because he doesn't have to go down. He doesn't have to like dip down like Sean Porter. So I don't know, man. None. I'm not saying. I'm giving all my positive. I ain't about to say none. I think Errol can beat him every round. Is what I think. I think he can beat him every round. Some of the rounds may be close, but I don't see Yordenis. I don't see Errol losing a lot of rounds. You know, he lost some rounds. So he lost some rounds to Sean Porter, but you know, Sean Porter, man, that Sean Porter was just really dipping down low and all of that. I think that I will see anyway. I don't know, man. Oh, I got Tyson Fury and Fury Dillian Whyte. But I'm going to tell you, man, I'm going to laugh every time somebody gets punched. In that one, Tim Boone, I'm going to laugh every time. Because honestly, man, I'm like, whatever. Actually, I kind of like Tyson Fury. To be honest with you, I kind of like him a little bit. But I like him after all that Deontay Wilder stuff is over because I know he's a dirty fighter. But I do like him to beat Dillian Whyte, man. I do like him to beat Dillian Whyte. But I'm going to laugh every time either one of them gets punched. Like, if one gets knocked out, I'm going to be happy. If the other gets knocked out, I'm going to be happy. It really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be funny to me any way it goes. But I don't think Dillian Whyte's got much of a chance there, man. I just, Dillian Whyte does not impress me very much. Does not impress me. But I will tell you, he got a haircut. I was impressed by his haircut. I was solidly impressed by that man's haircut. For the first time ever, I was like, this dude went to a good barber. His hair looked like, I was like, wow, okay. Man, I saw an interview. I was like, man, this dude, because his little peak he had at the top wasn't there. He didn't have, it was like he brushed it, all kind of stuff. I was impressed, man. Quincy Carter said, thoughts on Ugas telling Errol to fight in the pocket? It don't matter. If he's going to fight in the pocket, Errol fight in the pocket. What difference does it make? He'll fight. He's going to fight however he fights. I don't think much of it. I think it's Ugas. Ugas gets a better chance if he doesn't fight in the pocket. That's what I think. Hey, so you always clown a Whyte. It's hilarious. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm being kind of serious here, man. Dillian Whyte cut his hair. He cut his hair. It looked brushed. I was like, wow. I was amazed, man. I just seriously, man, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't think maybe their barbers was jacked up over there or something. I don't know, man. But whatever it was, man. If so, Ugas won't last 12 rounds. If he goes, Ugas can fight on the inside. I'm telling you, I saw him fight I saw him go toe-to-toe with Omar Figueroa like that, and he got hit a lot by Omar Figueroa. Omar Figueroa doesn't pack any punch, though. But he got hit a lot by Omar Figueroa. But he went to war with Omar Figueroa. So if he does that, because that's how Omar Figueroa likes to fight. So he goes like that with Omar. He goes like that with Errol. Spence Jr. is going to get hit a lot. But then again, Errol's going to get hit a lot. So, if you fight like that, we'll see, though, man. You know what I mean? We'll see. I hope he knocks him out, man. Cats keep saying Ugas is going to get knocked out. I got a lot of respect for Ugas as a fighter, though. But I just don't think he's that upper echelon fighter. I don't think he's up there. Like, I wouldn't take Ugas, but Ugas might beat Thurman, but I might take Thurman over Ugas. Errol's got the ability to fight at a distance. I think he's got better footwork than Ugas. Ugas is just like what I saw with him with Manny Pacquiao. He was just doing what he's supposed to do with Manny Pacquiao. Doing what he's supposed to do with Manny Pacquiao. He said, I wake up every morning and waiting for your stream. Love the boxing talk. Hey, thank you, Tim Boone. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Juan Cancel said, Bud looked average many times to European fighters. Whatever that is, get the, I don't know what that ON on that GTFON is, man. Hold on one second, man. We got 262 in the building. Let me say thank you to the cats in the Cash App yesterday. My man, where we at? How did that happen? Woo-hoo. Come on, man. I don't get it. It's taking a second. It'll be here in a second. Okay. Oh, my man, Be Easy in that super chat this morning says, Super six for you, brother. Team Spence. Yes, sir, brother. Man, much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much, man, for that support. And then yesterday, Roger, my man, OMA6486 said, for boxing news and content, thank you, brother, for your Cash App yesterday. And my man, WD Collins in the building said, G go for everyone. Thank you, brother, for your love. Thanks for that love and that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much. And yeah, I got that. Oh, and my man, Tyrone Joseph, said in the Cash App, shout out Terry Schmoot and John Boy 100. Thank you, brother, so much, man. And I think that was it. Strap season man down. Let's go from Terry, my man Tyrone Joseph again. Much love in that Cash App. And my man King Judah in the building said, if Spence bangs with Ugas, his haters will say he got hit too much. They doubt him. Then he proves them wrong when they move the goalpost. Oh, pretty much. Much love in that super chat to my man King Judah. Oh, you know that's gonna happen, man. You know that's gonna happen. There's not gonna be anything good enough. Seriously, that's just how it works in boxing, man. It's how it works with a lot of fans. If he knocks the guy out, he was never any good anyway. If the guy fights back in any way, shape, he got exposed. If he gets hit to the body too much, if he doesn't get hit a lot, he ran. If he stays too close and gets hit, he's like, oh, he's gonna get knocked out. He was getting hurt. He got dominated. You know, all of that stuff, man. All of that stuff. Spence slow as molasses, huh? Jump your ass in there with him then. Jump yourself in there, brother. Hey, my man Tim Boone said, who you got in Serrano Taylor fight? They can both pop. Haney, Cambosis talk a big game. And if Usyk and Fury fight for undisputed. Okay, I've got Serrano over Taylor. And I don't think Katie Taylor can punch. Amanda Serrano's got some power. Katie Taylor really doesn't have a lot of pop. But I've got Serrano over Taylor, even though Taylor may get the call. But I will, just for the sake of it, I'm going to say Serrano over Taylor. I've got Haney over Cambosis. And I've got Fury over Usyk. Even though I would not be surprised if Usyk beat Fury. I wouldn't be surprised. Also would not be surprised if Cambosis beat Haney by decision because of the robbery factor. And I wouldn't be surprised if Taylor beat Serrano. And actually, let me change that and say I think I'm about 50-50 on Serrano and Taylor. Taylor's a very, very good fighter, but she shoe shines. And it just depends on if Amanda Serrano can hit her in the middle of them shoe shines. Because that's how Serrano fights. I mean, Katie Taylor fights to me. She fights like she'll come forward throwing a bunch of shots, right, that don't have a lot on it, and then she'll get out of there. But a lot of the shots are either grazing shots or they're shots that just don't really have anything on them. You know, Katie Taylor, I think Amanda Serrano is lands more substantive punches, more punches that matter. So it's just going to be interesting, man, if she can catch Taylor coming in. Also, one thing that kind of threw me off about that fight is I didn't realize Amanda Serrano was bigger than her, like longer than she is. And I don't think that any of the weight class, the weight and all that stuff is going to make a difference. But I'm looking forward to the fight for sure. And my man John Boy back in that Cash App, brother, the super chat. Thank you, brother. He said, because Tyrone Joseph, man, thank you for that support, John Boy. I like what y'all got going on in the chat, man. So yeah, that's what I would say to that. And King Judah in that super chat, he said Bud didn't bang with Porter like Spence did. He fought on the back foot and held Porter until and still got lit up. Yeah, he didn't engage with him. He definitely didn't. Much love in that super chat, King Judah. Look, I just want an Errol Spence victory, man. Want the dude to look strong. It don't matter any way you get them 3 belts. Just get them three belts, man. You know what I mean? Who got the stoppage though, man? Who cares who got the stoppage? You mean the stop? What stoppage? The winners daddy threw in the towel? Man, stop that, man. That man didn't stop Sean Porter. Sean Porter stopped himself. The person that stopped the fight was Sean Porter's corner. When he did not have to throw that in there, man. He did not, man, he could have fought through that. Kenny Porter got that stoppage. Y'all better stop acting like Terence, Sean Porter couldn't keep fighting. Gave that man the easy way out, man. Gave that man the easy way out. Gave that man the easy way out. And that's just a fact. You can say what you want. But that's what he said. That's what he did. And it is what it is. He did. He threw the towel in. When the man was punching the ground, yelling around, completely coherent. Man, matter of fact, the dude had a ton of energy. He had enough. He wasn't buzzed. He wasn't anything. The man was completely had all of his senses. All of his senses. Did not get hurt at all. Was not hurt at all. It was a flash knockdown. Boop, leaning in. Got dropped again. God dog, it happened twice. You know what I mean? They wasn't done, man. Get up out of here. He was not done. That man, how you jump up and down? How do you jump up and down screaming, punching the ground, jumping up in the ground, doing a 360, and you are done? Man, shut up. That man wasn't done. You know what I'm saying? He didn't almost fall back on no mat either, man. Y'all better stop lying. Dude, the man threw in the towel. He threw the towel in early. It's what it is, dog. That man, Porter threw a exactly. He threw a tantrum, man. Get out of here, man. Whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? You can say that he would have got stopped later on. Man, that man was not done. Stop it. Everything you need, 7714. Who you got, the Shield or the foreign lady? Oh, I got Shields over, you talking about Shields or what's her name? I can see her face. I just don't know her name. What's her name? God, dog, what is her name, man? I hate that I can't remember her name. But I got Shields over her, man. You thought the tall, rangy, long, rangy, just got the knockout over him. Oh, yeah, Savannah Marshall. Thank you, CB. Savannah Marshall. No, Bumgardner getting on my nerves, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, I like Alyssa Bumgardner as a fighter, man, but I really wish she wasn't. Man, I really wish she had not said, I'm the A side, you got to come to me and all that stuff. I was like, man, come on now. I like Alyssa Bumgardner, but man, she got to stop talking like that, man. She got to stop talking like that, man. That woman you got one really good win, and your arrogance is through the roof. You know, but it is what it is, man. She can fight, dog. No joke, she can fight. And as of right now, I want her to beat old girl over there on ESPN. But seriously, but if she keep doing it, man, dog, wow. Hey, King Judah said, Bud, and much love in that super chat. Said Porter and Brooks says Spence hits harder than Bud. Porter said from his own mouth he was more hurt in the Spence fight, and Spence broke Brooks' eye. Absolutely. Look, man. Dude, it's a simple fact. Much love in that super chat, my man King Judah. Hey, I'm just going to tell you, you can say whatever you want to say. That dude was not hurt. Sean Porter was not hurt. You can say what you want to say. Sean Porter could have continued that fight. Nobody would have stopped that fight. So he wasn't dizzy. He wasn't taking the 2-3 punch combinations. He ran in and got caught with an uppercut and he got dropped. And he got right back up, hit the mat, screamed, spun around 3 times. Dog, stop that, man. Don't make stuff up, dude. The dude wasn't hurt, man. I mean, he was hurt. He wasn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? He might have been buzzed, but man, stop that, man. That man got caught coming on the way in, got hit with a nice shot, went down, got right back up, could have continued the fight easy. Hey, Cam won in that cat, man. Thank you so much for that orange, brother. He said Marshall is a real fight. Yeah, Savannah Marshall is a real fight, I think. But Savannah Marshall ain't fought nobody. And I'm telling you, if Savannah Marshall thinks she's gonna knock out Clarissa Shields, man, you better try to get you a decision win. Gabrielle Rosales, what's going on? Mr. Gabrielle Rojas in the building, what's going on? And my man Quincy Carter in that super chat, brother, thank you so much for that support. He said, Kenny's a smart man. He knows Bud well. He knew what was gonna come, an ugly highlight reel knockout. Sean was hurt. You don't go down twice if you ain't hurt. Hey, let me tell you something, man. He did. He wasn't in no need to stop in that fight, man. He was not hurt to the extent that they needed to stop that fight. Absolutely not. If he wanted to fight a round or two and stay away from Bud and let his head clear, he could have done it. I ain't buying that, man. No, it was a bad stoppage. And just fess up, it was a bad stoppage. He may have got him later, but you don't know that, man. What is TW? What is TW? I'm just, dude, you could say, I don't know what TW is, E-Moneybags. I don't know what that word TW means. King Judah says, Spence KOs dropped off because he's fighting top competition in their prime. Bud fought bums and fighters on the verge of retirement. Much love in that super chat, brother. Much love in that super chat. All I'm telling you is, I'm straight up, he was about to get him, He was about to. You're talking about what he's about to have happen. I'm telling you, he was going to lose that fight. He may have got knocked out. He may have got beaten up. He may have. That may be truth. But you don't know that. You don't know that. It was a bad stoppage. It was an early stoppage. If the referee had waved it off, it would have been a bad stoppage. Hey, man, Brad Peterson, stop that, man. Stop accusing people of not liking Bud, even though some of these cats don't like Bud. Y'all just got to stop that, man. It was a bad stoppage. It was a bad stoppage. It's not Terence Crawford's fault. You know what I'm saying? Man, shut up, man. Get out of here. I don't even know you. I'm not listening to the stupidity, dog. Go away, man. If I don't know you and you just pop out the nowhere talking craziness, I'm throwing you out. Get away. All right. Jamar Jones said, can I donate to you? Yeah, absolutely. You can hit the super chat right down there, man. It'd be greatly appreciated. There's a little dollar sign on here. Yeah, man, it's silly. Look, man, I'm just telling you what I saw. Bud was going to win that fight. I had no doubt he was going to win that fight. No doubt that he's going to win that fight. No doubt. What I'm telling you is that was a bad stoppage. If they would have stopped that fight after he pounded the ground and jumped up and did a 360 spin dang near and started yelling and they stopped it, it would have been a bad stoppage because they were like, this guy, he got knocked down twice, but that's not the only time. People have been knocked down 2 times and they came back and fought and they finished the fight. Juan Manuel Marquez got knocked down 3 or 4 times in the first round against Manny Pacquiao, and he came back and fought to a draw. Tyson Fury, his last fight, got hurt really badly and dropped twice in a round. He came back and he won the fight. You let fight. There's been people a lot of times. People have been knocked down 2 times in a round and they were allowed to continue to fight. They may have gotten knocked out later. Some of them turned around and knocked the other person out. Other person went and won a decision. I mean, just stop, dude. It was just a bad stoppage. It was a bad stoppage. Anyway, Mr. J23 said it was inevitable that Sean. Y'all like to talk about inevitable. That Sean was going to lose, but he should have been allowed to clean the shit. I agree with you, Mr. J23. I don't even know if it's inevitable. He was going to lose that fight. I think he was going to lose the fight. But I'm telling you, don't know until you have the whole fight. Just don't know. I think he was going to win the fight. I think he was going to win the fight. I believe he's going to, but you don't know until the fight happens, man. Exactly. Joe Smo said, you said it right. The Porters were just never into the fight, hence the immediate retirement. Yeah, dude, seriously, man, they look like they liked each other, man. No joke. Yeah, I ain't trusting you on that. I'm not trusting you on that. You just don't know. I'm not. How can I trust you on something that never happened? You know what I'm saying? That's not something I can trust you about. You know? You're an idiot, man. What excuses? There ain't no excuse. It's a bad stoppage, isn't an excuse? Excuse for what? What am I asking you to excuse? Hey, you miss Trey Truly super chat. My bad, John Boy, in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support. Let me roll back up. Thank you, brother. Let me get back. Let me roll back up. Trey Truly in that super chat, brother. My bad. He said, who do you think is the best pure boxer Spence has faced? Also, where do you think Ugas will rank in that list? The best pure boxer that he faced? I hear these words, pure boxer, and I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what that means. who the best pure fighter boxer is. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. If you're talking about somebody that will fight from the outside and move around, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, because you got to let me know what you mean by pure boxer. I would say who the best fighter is that he beat at the time that he beat him. I don't know, man. It's any of those guys, man. Kell Brook, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia was a very, very good boxer, a counterpuncher, very good boxer. Lamont Peterson, even though he was probably a little worn at the time, he's a very, very good boxer. I mean, there's just I can't tell you, man, who the best pure boxer is, because I don't think any of these guys are pure boxers. If they're a pure boxer, they're going to get beat up if they can't fight. All those guys will sit down and fight with you. So, like when people say pure boxer, Bud's not a pure boxer. Bud is a boxer puncher. Bud will slug with you. He's a boxer puncher. He'll go in there and mix it up with you. I don't even know, like Floyd Mayweather's not a pure boxer. He does, if in that sense you mean that's all he's going to do is fight from the outside, that dude is not a pure boxer. He will box, he will punch, and I've seen him brawl. I've seen him stand right in the pocket and go at cats. So, I just don't know truly, Trey, what that means, man. You know what I mean? Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for your support. I can't tell you how much that means, bro. I mean, it can't be one arguments, man. What is this? Oh, man, I was about to slide past that. Hold on one second, man. The embarrassment was his father. My bad. King Judah said the embarrassment was his father stopping the fight. He was willing to continue to put the first and, I don't know, KO, the first and only KO loss on the Sun record. That was BS. Much love in that super chat, brother. Much love in that super chat, King Judah. And my man, Mr. J, said it was inevitable that Sean was going to lose, but he should have been allowed to go out on his shield. Yeah, I mean, if they were serious, he would have. Yeah, I just don't believe. I didn't believe that fight on there. And I'm not saying that. Hey, thank you, John Boy, for telling me about that super chat I missed, brother. Thank you. What is this? Somebody said Fanon. Let me look at this real quick. Oh, that's what I thought, dog. See you later, dude. You're just like that same sissy. All right, see you later, Mr. Dude. See you later, King. Jamar Jones. That's how I know you're a racist, too. Will you stop using black people's names? Stop using Islamic names to fake like you're a black person. I mean, seriously, man. And you gotta learn that this is not pink. You're colorblind, man. Anyway, Quincy Carter said it wasn't going to get any better for now, and I promise you on that, that's Bud Crawford. Look, man, it may have not gotten any better. It's still a bad stoppage. It's still a bad stoppage. It may not have. We don't know if it would have or would not have. Much love in that super chat, Quincy, though. Brother, thank you so much for that support, bro. Thank you. And my man, Skills from New Orleans, said, the world is yours. Salute on the highest. Hey, man, salute to you on the highest as well. God bless you, brother. And Raymond Murphy, much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for your support, bro. He said, what's good for 9? Hit that, folks. Hit that like. Hit the thumbs up, folks. Absolutely, man. Y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy, man. Hit the thumbs up for your boy. My man, King Judah, back in that chat, said, hey, casual saying Bud's win over Porter was downplayed when everyone with sense picked him to win the fight. Spence gonna dominate Bud. Remember I said that? That's what's up, King Judah, in that super chat, bro. It's bad. No, it's bad. Look, it's a bad. Let me tell you what I mean, Justin Fan. If the referee had stopped that fight, it would have been a bad stoppage. Because he was not unable to continue. He was not unable to continue. That's where I'm with it. He was not unable to continue. It was not if you stop fights because a guy didn't have a chance to win, then they shouldn't make the fight to begin with. As soon as he lands a big punch and he starts winning five, like say the guy wins 8 rounds and he knocks the guy down in the 8th round and he gets up and it's just they just gonna stop the fight even though the guy's not hurt? No, man, you stop fights when guys are hurt and guys cannot continue to fight. I would say if the referee did that, it would have been a bad stoppage out of the referee. It was and Sean Porter's dad, Kenny Porter, knew it, and he didn't even act like it wasn't. And Sean was like, "What?" Sean Porter was like, "What?" And then retired right after the fight without having told his dad. You guys are bugging, man. It's a bad stoppage. I'm gonna stop. Y'all just you think he wasn't intelligently defending himself. Now you add intelligently to it. Oh, he wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. He had improper form. What? Come on, man. Stop, man. Stop, man. Stop, man. Man, please. It was not a good. It would have been a bad stop. Man threw the towel and he was hardly hurt. Stop that. Anyway, whatever, dog. Hey, guess what, man? I hope they stop a fight. If Bud got knocked down yelling and they stopped the fight, y'all. If they stopped that fight and that was Bud, y'all have been pissed. Stop that, man. Man, y'all better stop that, man. His dad didn't even say that. Yeah, no. You're bugging. It was a bad stoppage. It was a premature stoppage. And I wish y'all would stop. It ruined the win for Bud, if anybody. It ruined the win for Bud. Bud didn't get to see Bud take him out. He quit. His corner quit is what happened. His corner quit. Quit. Just like, guess who else quit? Guess who else quit? Amir Khan quit. Guess who else quit? Guess who else quit? Kell Brook quit. You got some quitting going on in that mug, man. Fahim said, "Can you please stop entertaining these? Hey, man. Can you stop entertaining these fake Bud fans? They don't even buy his pay-per-views. You know they don't, dog. You know they don't. Hey, man, they don't even, because, hey, bro, let me tell you something. And I hate to say this, but if you will not support with a $5 super chat, you know you ain't paying $75 for that man's fight. And you hear every day, bro. Y'all better stop acting like y'all Bud fans, man. Y'all ain't serious about supporting Bud, bro. Casual fans AF, they claim to know so much about boxing that don't realize Bud's only chance to beat Spence is a KO. Laugh my ass off. Spence can win in multiple ways. You ain't lying, bro. That I agree with, man. That I agree with 100%. King Judah in that super chat, brother, showing that love. Thank you, man. Brad Pearson, man, will you stop calling people haters, man? Will you stop it? There is hey, dog. Hey, my man, Daryl Hamilton said, "You got any kids?" Fanon, his dad wanted to stop the Bud. Yes, I do. Absolutely. I have a kid. And guess what I would do? If somebody was beating up my son and I thought he was going to lose in a box, hold on, let me put it this way. I would never put my son in a boxing ring to begin with. Okay? And be the trainer of him, because I wouldn't be there. You know what I mean? I didn't let my son play football because of that. My son wanted to play football. I was like, nah, I'm not coming home. I'm not coming home one day and hearing about some paralysis or nothing. So I was always really worried about that. So we had him play basketball where there's a lot less likelihood of that taking place. So if it's talking about me, I wouldn't have that type of mentality. However, if you're talking about a trainer in a ring with a fighter that happens to be his son, dog, Mikey Garcia was getting the brakes beaten off of him, and his brother did not pull the cord on that whooping, and that had him talking like that. Man, Errol Spence had Mikey Garcia tongue jutting out with that whooping, man. You know what I mean? He didn't stop him when Errol was punching him upside the head. I don't think that was enough beating, man. But I got you. I understand why he would do it. But don't get me wrong, bro. That is still. I can't judge it based on it being his dad. Like he gets some special privileges for his dad. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I understand why his father would do it. All I'm telling you is it's a bad stoppage. It was he threw in the towel prematurely. He did. But I can understand why his dad would do what he did, without a doubt. Or any trainer that is like, he's gonna lose the fight. He's starting to get dropped. Nah, this ain't going anywhere different. He throw the towel in. I got that. King Judah said, Bud's broke ass fans been saying since Porter fight, the first and only fight they will buy is the Spence fight. Hey man, y'all ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying, dog. I've heard people say that. I ain't buying no fight till you're not buying any of Bud's fights. It's because, dog, Errol's getting people buying his fights, man. Hey, much love in that super chat, man. My man, King Judah, bro. Now I remember why people would call me a Bud hater, dog, because y'all out here today. Y'all dudes out here. Y'all out here just drooling for a Spence loss, but not a loss, so you can still see the fight. Maybe. I think y'all just want Spence to lose, man. Oh, man. Ron C12 420 said, this went from a conversation about Spence Spade tomorrow to a Bird slander event. But I don't know what that is, man. Bird, from a Spence fight tomorrow to a Bud slander event. You guys got to get out your feelings about Bud, man. Seriously, man. I'm not saying, I don't know what people are doing in the comment section. The only thing that I said about Bud in that Sean Porter fight was that was a premature stoppage. And you guys are acting like it's not. I'm sorry. I can't go there with you on that, man. He said, come on, Fanon. You know Spence fan ain't fair when it comes to Crawford. Oh, some of them are not, for sure. All I said, Jaguar Black, is don't include me in the mix. I am very, very fair when it comes to Bud. I am very fair when it comes to Bud. I also know y'all a little bit insensitive. But King Judah and Fahim Satur, oh, yeah. I would say for sure King Judah and Fahim Satur. Oh, yeah, they get in his chest a little bit, man. Barbara, let me get to Deborah Booker. I'm going to read a Deborah Booker comment. It said, where the Bird fans at when he decided to sue, but where the Bud fans at when he decided to sue Bob Arum? That man didn't have nobody on his side. I didn't hear his fans saying nothing to back the fake fans, Spence haters. That's what they are. Oh, ain't no doubt about it. They just trying to find a way to hate, and it's a good day. It's a good day to come back with your you're wearing a pink shirt. And man, like I said, my wife does laundry every day. So I can wear whatever shirt I want to wear. I'm telling you, my wife is just on it. She's on it with that laundry. So when I got the laundry and I saw my Bulldog shirt out here, when I saw my son's basketball team shirt, I said, let me put it on, man, so I can make that sweetie pie leave a comment. I said, man, let me make you, dog, I'm telling you, I got you on a string, dog. I got you on a string. On a string. You couldn't even resist it. I said, let me wear this shirt so he can't resist showing who he is so I can throw his ass out. Man, I'm telling you, bro. This is supposed to be about Errol and Ugas. Let me see, Ronnie. See, you don't get to determine. You don't get to determine what is what. J-Rock, you laughing and agreeing with the negative comments about Bud, nobody talking down on Errol. Man, shut up, dude. J-Rock, you're out of here. I'm not interested in you, J-Rock. Go away. I have not agreed with any negative. It's a super chat, dummy. What am I supposed to do? Not read the super chat? King Judah in the super chat. Oh, hey, King Judah, I'm sorry I can't read your comment that you just supported the channel with. Like you said, see, you support King Judah's argument for y'all being broke Bud fans. All you out there is doing smack. This dude's actually supporting the channel and making it a situation where you get to come here and talk crap. And then you try to jump on me for reading the cat super chat? Man, seriously, man. I'm not a Bud hater. I just keep receipts. I made his fans remember what they pretend never happened. I love exposing the sensitive and irrational. Much love in that super chat, bro. What, am I not supposed to read that, dog? Seriously, man, shut up. And yeah, I'm laughing. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. You entertain me too. You know what I'm saying? I said I hate Bud, but I bought the pay-per-view. Man, them dudes just don't like, you know what I mean? Those guys just don't like Errol Spence, man. You guys are not, most of you, we know the real Errol fans, man. Okay? Hey, Rashawn Duncan. Bro, I just subscribed to you because you are not biased. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you like my shirt? Do you like my shirt? I have a suspicion that you like this red shirt, that you like this pink shirt. I just have a suspicion, brother. Yeah, I got kids, man. Absolutely, Daryl Hamilton, I got kids, but that has nothing to do with this. Hey, Quincy Carter said, I can't stand fake-ass Israelites trying to belittle people because they think they got more money than everybody else. You ain't from Israel. You from Crenshaw Mafia. Hey, man, it's just fucked up, bro. Much love in that super chat to Quincy Carter in the chat, bro. Hey, look. A Bud fan that does buy the pay-per-views, bro. Oh, man. Hey, thank you. Yeah, hey, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Rashawn Duncan. I'm just telling you, brother, that everybody that comes with, there's very little anonymity for you, friend. All right, I'm just telling you, man. Your sequences are consistent. And what you're not looking for is patterns. You're looking for sequences, not patterns. Sequences, not patterns, sequences. Do you know what the difference is between a sequence and a pattern? I look for sequences is what I look for. Not patterns, sequences. Charles Wilkerson said, Bud gonna lose that lawsuit. You gotta promote yourself to the extent that you want the fight. I don't know, man. He may win it if he breached the contract. If he breaks the contract, he breached the contract. No joke. But they did move it to federal court, which makes it a little bit more difficult to win, or a little bit more complicated. I think, yeah, that's it. I think it makes it more complicated, if that is the fair way to say it. Man, huge in that Cash App, brother. My man, RSA Boxing Life in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much, bro, for being that huge supporter. He says, salute, good brother. Salute to you, good brother. RSA Boxing Life. Always follow my man, RSA, on Instagram. One of the best Instagram channels. Love watching his videos on Instagram. Phil Sloan in the building said, tithes and offerings. Preach. Thank you, brother. Phil Sloan in the building, brother. Thank you so much for your support, bro. And my man, Orlando Peterson, back in the building. He said, this is for Brad Pearson. This is for Brad Pearson hating. All right, all day. Thank you, Orlando. Thank you for counteracting that hatred. And huge in that super chat, my man, Justin, with that 10-piece, said, Justin Booker supporting the channel. Thank you, brother, for letting the channel go and grow. I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't know why y'all think I ain't going to laugh and have fun with cats to keep the show rolling. That don't make no sense at all, man. What y'all are talking about. I got to slide back up. And my man, and that's huge there, Quincy Carter, in that super chat, brother. Thank you, man. Let me slide down. King Judah back at it. Said, Quincy Carter get triggered every time I comment. That's F. That's something AF. You try to get my attention, then get my attention than a female I've ever met in my life. You a grown-ass man. God damn, man. The racist stuff is hard to prove. Oh, it's terribly hard to prove, man. Terribly hard to prove, man. Terribly hard to prove. Much love in that super chat, brother. And John Boy, huge in that super chat again, brother. Said, I paid $80 for a world-class fight instead of going to a lame-ass stoppage. Zero fault to Bud. It was a great fight till that point. Yeah, it was, absolutely. It was a good fight. That's the thing. It was a good fight. It was a it was a good fight. It was a good fight. Pugilism, Nino Brown, bro, you're hilarious. He said, man, y'all half dumb. But some of these dudes ain't Bud fans, man. Bud fans ain't no problem being a fan of a dude that's that great a fighter, man. Greg Hogan in the building, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for your support. He said, good morning. Good morning. Please discuss Stevenson Valdez. I got tickets. Oh, yeah. Well, that is the big fight. That is the I can't wait to get to it fight. That's the I can't wait to get to it fight. It is coming up next, man. I got Shakur Stevenson becoming a star that night. I think we're going to see Shakur. We're going to see a Shakur Stevenson like Mayweather Gotti is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a Mayweather Gotti type of night. Boom! Hitting him with everything but the kitchen sink. Making him miss. Hitting him everything but the kitchen sink. The only thing that he has to do, the only thing he's got to do is he's got to make sure he keeps enough. He's got to keep enough in his tank. Got to keep enough in his tank in order to make sure when them steroids kick in that, you know, he can still handle his business, right? So he got to beat him up, bruise him up, beat him up, bruise him up. But make sure you keep enough energy and stuff in your tank for when he tries to come on in the second half of the fight, because that's what he's going to try to do, because he juices. Because he's out of that camp. He's out of the juice camp. My only worry about that fight is his juice. Is the fact that man's juicing. That's the only worry that I have about him. Also, you better check that man's gloves, all that kind of stuff. Because if you're cheating one way, you're cheating another way. I don't believe him, bro. Yo, is that a UGA bull? No, that's my team. That's my son's. Basketball team jersey. That's what that is. King Judah in that super chat. Somebody tell Quincy Carter I like women that sensitive ass look in his eyes in his photo. Got me thinking, hey, come on, man. I can't do that, bro. Hey, man, I can't read the rest of that. But King Judah in that super chat, brother. I can't read the rest of that, man. I can't read the rest of that, man. Hey, by the way, these dudes actually are friends. These actually dudes are somewhat of friends, man. I think they be going at each other. Hey, my man, Fanon, tell that cheap-ass fair weather fans if they want to address me, do it in the super chat. If not, you a non-factor. Hey, that is the truth, man. Y'all can't. King Judah will shut you up. We'll slap you with a wallet in a minute. King Judah, hey, my man, Gregory Hogan said, good morning. Please talk Valdez, Stevenson Valdez, I'm going. I got you, brother. I got you again, but I'll say it again. Let me make sure I do that again. Hey, man, Greg Hogan, much love in that super chat, brother. That's huge. Thank you, brother, for your support. All right. Stevenson only got to worry. He's a much better fighter. Much better fighter. He's a much better fighter than Oscar Valdez is. Valdez is a good fighter, no doubt about it. However, he should be able to pick him apart, and he should be able to pick him apart, and he should be able to break him down. Because Oscar Valdez, he just got to watch out for that big hook. Because Oscar Valdez he's got a big hook. But his endurance is going to be the issue because he's juices. And I don't care what y'all say, I'm gonna call that man a drug cheat because that man got caught cheating with drugs. Period. My man in that super chat, Charles Wilkerson, said, what's that app what's that app me talked about that help you find bars and watch it? Oh, it's Showtime boxing app. It's Showtime boxing app. Showtime boxing. Oh, hold on. Hold on 1 second, man. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Where'd it go? Oh, it's probably in this file. Okay. All right, here you go. Hold on. It's this. Showtime boxing app. This is the app. Keep updated on boxing events and details. Find bars to watch near you. Set reminders for upcoming fights so y'all can stop asking me all the time what the fights are. Download Boxing Showtimes, Download Boxing Showtimes. Boxing Showtimes. There you go. That's the app right there. My man, okay, I got you. Cool. Charles Wilkinson said, what's the app you got me? All right, cool. There you go. I got you. That was it right there. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Much love. That's huge. Thank you, bro. Jeffrey Brooks said, these Bud haters just won't understand that he was playing around with Sean the whole time. They friends, for crying out loud. Yeah, I got that, Jeffrey. They're friends. That's why they threw in the towel. That's why he gave a half-hearted effort. I got it. That's why his camp gave a half-hearted effort. Absolutely. King of Kings said, I love that app. Absolutely, man. Y'all make sure y'all sign up and get that app, man. Make sure y'all sign up and get that app. Blurry video, Fanon. Really? How's that a blurry video? That's on your screen, bro. It looks clear on mine. You know why, Tim Boone? Because there's no bars where you're at that show boxing matches. If there is one, they'll show it. But you gotta bring that up with them. It's just not in the United States. If there is no bar near you showing boxing matches, that's why. There are no bars near me showing boxing matches. No joke. I use it for the reminders on the fights. Y'all just hate now because they're friends. Come on, man. Look, man. Y'all just look. Here's the thing. All right. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be done with this conversation about that Sean Porter fight. It was a bad stoppage, man. Will Collins in that Cash App, brother. Keep laughing at the haters, Fanon. Hey, man, ain't funny, bro. Much love in that super chat, brother. What app? I showed you the app. Just go back and play it. I'm not gonna play another highlight. I'm not gonna play another highlight of it in the chat. However, that's an app that you can use. Sign up for the app, and they update it with the fights that are coming out. But I'm not hating because they're friends, but I just said it was a bad stoppage, and I maintain that it was a premature. He threw in the towel before he had to. I thought that was crap when it happened. I still think it was crap now. I understand that everybody else says that they would. No, not everybody else. Some of y'all said. Greg Hogan said, "Did you see my super chat? I did. Let me get King Judah real quick." Bud wasn't playing around. He got lit up like a Christmas tree. Much love in that super chat. Yeah, he got hit a lot. He got hit up, but he did get hit a lot. He was losing some rounds. That's why I don't pick him over Errol, man. Tim Boone, man, hold on, man. Let me slide back. I think I read it. Greg Hogan, is it Greg Hogan? He said, good morning. Oh, yeah, I got that, Greg Hogan. Hold on, let me see something, man. Did Greg Hogan just ask me if I got your super chat? Think you said that after that, right? Oh, yeah, Greg Hogan, I got you. Hold on. In the chat. All right, I put now, okay, you should see that now. All right, King Judah said Blood wasn't playing around. He got lit up like a Christmas tree. He definitely got smacked up, man. He definitely got smacked up. But I think he's going to win the fight. I got that, man. You know what I mean? Ahmad, okay, it's not for me, man. You got you, Greg. Yes, sir. Does Gamboa have a chance, or is he? What is this? Let me back up. Hold on one second. Hey, man, let me check these likes real quick. Hey, we got 445 people in the chat. We got 246 likes. Can y'all hit that like button? Can y'all hit the like button, man? It'd be greatly, greatly appreciated, man. And again, thank you to everybody that support. Thank you for supporting in the Cash App and in the super chat. It means a lot. Thank you very much, man. Barbara, let me go to Barbara. Do you think Cruz? Oh, that's what I'm going to do. You know what? I'm going to make sure that I always read the people that are members of the channel. If you're a member of the channel, I'm going to definitely make sure, like, I'm going to treat it like a Cash App like I should. Barbara Davis, the channel member, said, Fanon, do you think Cruz can best Gamboa? Yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. I got Cruz winning that fight. But I'm going to tell you something, man. I think he's going to look bad against Gamboa. I think Gamboa is a good fighter, man. And I think Gamboa is going to look good in that fight. I do. Because Gamboa is not a bad fighter, man. And I don't think he's done or anything like that. I think that's a good test for Isaac Cruz. I think Isaac Cruz is getting a lot of credit for that Gervonta Tank Davis fight. But honestly, I believe if Gervonta hadn't hurt his hand, I think Gervonta was going to knock him out. When I started noticing, like, when Gervonta started going to the body on him, he started really hurting that dude to the body. It's when he threw this overhand right and came over the top and hit him on the top of the head. He kind of threw that Gennady Golovkin type of punch and came down on the top of the dude's head and hurt his hands. You know what I mean? So I think this is a good fight for Isaac Cruz, and I'm telling you, I see it going the distance with him in Gamboa. And if he ain't careful, I think the dude can get hurt, bro. Oh, we throwing you out every time you say it, dog. Keith Rattler, you actually have to, like, you know, you have to say, you get thrown out for that. I'm telling you right now, I've outlawed the word hater in my chat. Your ass called me a hater, you're out of here. Done. Al Money, so what's good, my guy? Been at work for the live chats, but I've been in tune, still catching the videos. Much love. Hey, thank you, Al Money. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I do like Isaac Cruz, great contender. Yeah, I like him, but I think that this is going to be the first time. I think that he's going to get, this will be the first time that he really gets, I think this is going to be a test. Because honestly, man, I don't buy the Gervonta thing. I just think Gervonta hurt his hand. Otherwise, he would have got it. And if he tried to fight Gervonta for real, he would have got knocked out. I didn't like how he was hiding and all of that. Didn't like it, man. Yeah, you're out of here, Rashard. See you later, bro. Make up a new name, homie. Been waiting to throw your ass out. Gotta get going, man. Brandon McGowan said Porter was tagging Spence too. Yeah, he was. Yeah, they were mixing it up. Absolutely. It's a good fight. Sean Porter's a very, very good fighter, man. Nobody gets away without losing rounds to Sean Porter. He's a multi-time world champion. He's a multiple-time world champion, which is why I don't think you throw the towel in there that softly. For a guy that is a multi-time world champion, if you seriously in there trying to win a championship fight. H-Town in the building, so salute. Actually, man down all day, man. All day, brother. H-Town 713 in that building. Thank you for that support, brother. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Fanon, Davis didn't like them body shots, and he was showing it versus Cruz. Who Davis didn't like them body? Oh, I don't think so, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think shit about. Oh shit. Whoa, sorry, man. That's not a cuss word in came to my mouth. Oh my God. With the big 100, boom, on your head. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Huge to my new Chillville in the building. Said Bud fans ain't cheap. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to cover his name up right there, but you see that right there? That's for King Judah. King Judah, you saw that, King Judah? That's, hey, dog. Hey, dog. I'm trying to tell you this, and it's in that, and it's in pink, too. Dumb. I hid your name, though. Hey, bro, thank you so much, man. That is huge support, man, in that super chat, in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much, man. Y'all showing huge support, bro. Lloyd say, check your Cash App. I got you. I just got it, brother. I just got that. That's huge, man. Thank you, brother. Oh, yeah, man. That's that big. That's totally, don't talk about them Bud fans, King Judah. Them Bud fans. Yeah, brother, that's huge. That hundo is huge. Rare and huge. Thank you, brother, for supporting the channel, keeping it going. Which is why, and freely allowing me to throw people out on the top of their, throwing cats out, just land them on their necks. For all, I'm trying to tell you, it's banned. If you ain't a regular, and Barbara Davis, the member Barbara Davis said, nice. Thank you. Absolutely. We hit that member for you. Bud fans extra wealthy. Smooth Kimmy said, Bud fans extra wealthy. And just employed, I got you. I got you. Miss Revo said, I'm from Omaha and I'm cheap. Hey, man, ain't no shame in it being a Bud fan and being a Bud fan, bro, and being cheap. There's cheap Bud, there's cheap Errol fans. They ain't all buying the pay-per-views either, man. So it is what it is, man. You know? He said, Barbara Smith said, you know what time it is? It's Fanon, man. It is Fanon man down all day, brother. Tim Boone says, Fanon, you won't gain any fans like that. Let me tell you something, Tim Boone. You have to be around long enough, and you know what I do. Sorry, man. It's one guy, Tim Boone. Tim, it's the same person that comes over and over and over again and trolls in the chat. He uses the same name. He uses the same. He says the same thing. It's that dude right there. I'm throwing out every time I see him under any guise that he's in. You got to come to. You actually have to come to the sessions we have on Saturday to know what I'm talking about. I don't do cats like that, legitimate people like that, but the cats that just come in and start. I know who it is that's saying it. Devin Webster said, if Spence beats Ugas and can't make Bud fight, does he go after Charlo versus Castano winner right away or take a tune-up and get adjusted to 154? I think that he'll probably go up there and fight somebody that's a legitimate competitor at 154 pounds. Because if he doesn't fight Bud, Bud is probably going to be able to get that Jermell Charlo fight before that. Much love in that super chat. Much love in that super chat. I think Terence has got a more direct line for that fight in a mandatory sense of it. But Tim Boone, I appreciate what you said. I do. But trust me, I'm only doing it to the same person. They just come under the same name and they disrupt the chat with the same comments over and over again, and it will ruin the chat, man. So if you ever have a channel and you have guys that you know continue to come and troll, you'd be best off getting rid of them. Otherwise, you're gonna ruin your chat. John Boy said, "Cuz of Chillville." Much love, John Boy, man. John Boy, much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you very much, man. That's big. Thank you. And my man Quincy Carter in the super chat said, Quincy Carter versus Queen, the fake Israel Judah. Chat, who y'all got? Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you so much, man. Oh, man. And Charles Wilkerson, hey, thank you for joining the channel. Said Charles Wilkerson became a YouTube member. Absolutely. Thank you so much, man. And J Bird 904 in the building. Much love, brother. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Thank you so much, man. Y'all about to do a roll call on them, man. Hey, and my man John Boy said because of Keith Nolan. Much love in that super chat, John Boy putting tips on the super chats. Thank you, brother. Man, y'all support so much, man. Shut up and laugh. I appreciate your opinions, Fanon. Thank you very much, man. I'm just telling you though, you can't let that stuff go. They will literally try to ruin your chat. They will literally try to ruin your chat. You have to you got to let them go, man. You know what I mean? Don't treat a troll like they're anything other than a troll. Otherwise, you're just going to have a bad situation, man, on your chat. Mike Kirkland said for Quincy Carter. Thank you, brother. Mike Kirkland in the building. Rachel's Quentin Tania, I'm killing that last name. Great boxing channel. KA, thank you very much. And Chillville getting a gong just for a regular comment. They said Bud fans not cheap. Nah, not all of them anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, he said there's a lot of trolls today. I'm telling you, it's the same couple guys, man. They do that. A lot of trolls today. Big fan. Hey, Crazy. I see you, Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse, I didn't throw you out for calling me a hater, Crazy Horse. Even though I saw it. It is what it is. I don't throw everybody out for it, but I am going to toss some cats, though. You better believe that. You know what I'm saying? Believe that. Some cats getting tossed. Hey, man, my man Phil Sloan in that Cash App said, well, here's a jab from a Spence fan. Hey, thank you to my man Phil Sloan supporting, man. Thank you, man. Oh, yeah, there is. You gotta get rid of them. You got to get rid of them or they will infest your life. Put your mood bad, all kind of stuff. That chat is live. Okay, yeah. So where we at? Quincy Carter, Smooth Criminal said, Quincy Carter minus 140, King Judah 220. Let's go. Hey, man, Smooth Criminal, a Bud fan. He's a Bud fan, man. Does Wilder have anything left? Yeah, I'm sure he does. Absolutely he does. Absolutely does. I mean, I wouldn't see why he doesn't. I'm not sure. I don't know why it wouldn't be. And by the way, guy that Ron C, who just got kicked out. Come on. Hey, by the way, and I've kicked you out before. So you can come back under the same name again. Just so you know, Tim Boone. Same name, been kicked out before. However, as far as me being biased, all I said is I didn't like the stoppage because I thought it was early. That's not biased. It's my opinion. That's just, there's no bias in that. You think I would have thought it was okay if it was somebody else? No, I thought it was early. The man was literally pounding the mat, pounded the mat and got in. Dude, if that was the case, shoot, Tyson Fury should have had the towel thrown in for him in the third Deontay Wilder fight. You know, I just don't believe he was hurt, and nobody else believes he was that hurt either. He might have been buzzed, right? But Charles Porter said he wasn't hurt. He's just frustrated, is what he said. He said he was frustrated. You don't stop a fight because somebody's frustrated. Hey, H-Town 713, just cuz, brother. Thank you so much, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. And Terry Schmoo said, 2 for 9. I'm late today, but I'm glad. But I'm glad you on this morning. Much love to you, fam. Continue to be a biased clown that you are. You too tribal on YouTube. Hey, no worries, Terry Schmoo. I will. All of that, dog. Oh, what do? We don't do that. That's a different tribe, ain't it? Hey, much love in that super chat. If I could do an African dance for you, I would do it. But I can't dance for nothing. Much love in that super chat to the great troll Terry Schmoot. And my man John Boy said, because DH, Quincy, King, Judah, Deborah, and everybody else, brother. Thank you so much, John Boy, in that super chat, brother. That is huge. Thank you, man. Hey, Al Money said, Fernandes about to get the business. Yeah, he was. He's about to get the business. I would have preferred him getting the business. You know what I'm saying? I would have preferred to see him get the business and then throw the towel in the middle of him getting the business. Oh, that's too much. Oh, that's too much. Nope, stop it, wave it off. The guy jumps in between, pulls him off. That type of move. You know what I'm saying? That type of move I can take. King Judah in that super chat, brother, said, there, Quincy Carter, gonna use my name for clout. Nobody knew you till I started cooking you. Y'all are clowns, man. God dog, y'all are funny, man. Y'all are funny. I would have preferred to see it get him to get that business. All right. I paid for that fight. And they stole that from me. They stole it from me. I was like, what? You stole it from me. All I got is a bunch of trash fights and then a premature stoppage. Took my money. Just like they took my money on that Amir Khan fight, because the same thing happened with Amir Khan. Now, Kell Brook, yeah, stop that. Because that dude was running, trying not to get that eye broke. He ran for the hills, dog. No joke. But he wasn't trying to fight either, man. Kell Brook was the man. Kell Brook, man, he wasn't serious in that fight, man. He said, I heard you ask on yesterday's stream where the quote from Derrick James came from. He did repeat the quote on Fight TV, but he said it first on the Rise podcast Wednesday night. Hey, thank you, man. I didn't know that he said that on the Rise podcast. Much love in that super chat, brother. Keith Nolan, thank you. I did see it on the other one, though. Yeah, I did see it on the other one. I didn't know it was on the Rise podcast. Man, look at the Rise podcast blowing up. Look at the Rise podcast blowing up, man. Got them world-class trainers over there, man. Pugilism said, Butiev or Staniosis? I don't know, man. Probably take Staniosis. Staniosis. But I don't really know him either that well, man. Butiev gets hit a lot, man. Butiev just a come forward fighter getting slapped in the mouth. You know what I mean? And he's just a come forward fighter, tough guy coming forward getting slapped in the mouth. You know what I mean? Just incredible in that building, man. Thank you, brother, for that support, bro. With the Tupac on him, putting the Tupac on him. And my man, Quincy Carter, much love in that super chat, he says, started cooking me. Nobody likes you. Check that chat, lame ass. And please go on some corny books and try to learn how to be from Israel. Come on, man. Israel is in the heart. And my shout out to the Rise podcast all day. Q Lee said, Staniasis versus Butiev going to be a decent fight, but will be food for boots. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely food for boots. Much love in that super chat, brother. I'm telling you, they all, Bud is food for boots. Let me say something that's going to get me called a hater for sure. But, hey, dog, hey, man, let me ask you a question. You think Boots' father going to throw in the towel if he gets dropped twice in a fight? Since y'all want to pose that question to me, I'm going to ask y'all a serious question. Do you think that Boots Ennis' father, Boozy Ennis, will throw in the towel if he gets dropped twice and slams the country, just looks frustrated? Or you think he's going to let him try to fight his way out of that circumstance? I'm interested in that. Quincy Carter, King Judah said, Quincy Carter judging from your thin ass neck. Look a boy 5'11", you look about 5'11", 160. Stop it, bro. You light in the ass. And too light-skinned to beat me. Oh, Lord. Oh, here comes the light-skinned jokes. Man, dog, we don't allow light-skinned bigotry around these parts, King Judah. He said, judging by your thin-ass neck. Man, y'all are clowns, man. Hey, yeah, Coach Calvin brought in Derrick James as a surprise go. Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah, that's what's up. You need to put that in the title of that mug, man. No joke. I want to get y'all. I just, I haven't been doing interviews, man, because seriously, I just don't want anybody mad at me, man. I don't want anybody mad at me. I'm just tired. I'm tired. Every time I get with a camp, it's always a risk of making the camp mad. Because you say something you think, King Judah said, nobody likes me, Igga. I didn't come here for friends. You weak ass clout chaser. I see you in here kissing for friends, sensitive ass. Man, y'all just be throwing the N-word around, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much, King Judah. The most fun battle to ever watch. Let me slide down here, man. I don't think that I missed. Oh, you did? Okay, that's what's up, Rise. Because I saw that it was something in there, but I didn't see it in the title. Bro. You're welcome on our show. No gag order. The Rise. Oh, for sure, man. I'd love to come on your channel, man. I'd love to come on your channel. Absolutely. I'd love to come on your channel. I just, you know how it is, man. If I say something say, for example, I pick Shakur to beat Gervonta, and now I'm not doing that. I'm being clear. I'm just saying. I don't want cats getting mad at me, man. You know what I mean? Or if I give my opinion about something, it's just, it's just my opinion. I like to talk boxing. You know what I mean? Terry Shmoo said, hey, Fanon, some troll took my real account. That's why I couldn't come back on today. I just made this account. Yeah, okay, sure. All right, yeah, okay. Let me see something. Yeah, really, Terry Shmoo? Let me see something, Terry. Get out. Your opinion, feel free. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. So is that the Rise page, Coach Squeeze? I'm not. Okay, I'll let y'all answer that. Yeah, hey, thanks, man. You're blocked, Terry. Whatever, man. Somebody took your wrench, huh? You signed back up. Oh, somebody blocked you yesterday. You got a wrench and somebody blocked you. Who didn't have a wrench? Yeah, amazing. I believe that one. Anyway, who you got Saturday? I got Errol Saturday, man. I got Errol, man. I'm going to tell you, dude, I'm an Errol fan, bro. I want Errol to win. Not only I want him to win. Because I'm an Errol fan, bro. And it's what it is. He said, uh-oh, who trolling now? Yeah, dog, somebody tried to slip you. and they wonder why I throw people out of the chat. That's why I throw people out of the chat right there. You know what I mean? Oh, Jose Verge, you say you got Ugas. Look, man, I'm going to tell you, I can't see any reason to pick Ugas, to beat him. I don't see any reason to pick him. That's for me. I got it by decision. I don't know how it's going to happen. I haven't seen Errol knock anybody out in a couple years. So I'm not going to bet on a knockout. However, I will tell you that I saw him beat a counterpuncher in Danny Garcia very, 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 very easily. I saw him beat Danny Garcia very, very easily. And Yordenis Ugas is also a counterpuncher. Is also a counterpuncher. If he takes the lead and tries to walk down, it's going to be a brawl. And Errol can counterpunch. I just take Errol. I take Errol by a decision. But like I said, I haven't seen him knock people out in a couple years, so I'm not just going to go off the talk, you know? If this fight I see him wear that dude down, I'll be like, okay, for the next one I may say, all right, yeah, you in some trouble. You know what I mean? Next dude's in some trouble because he looks like he's really cracking. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to judge it. But I'm going to tell you the way he's built, he looks way better. The way that he's actually physically built, he looks way better than he was looking before. No joke. Looks way better, man. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I just enjoyed this whole conversation about you say, oh, you rocking with the underdog. I can appreciate that. Blacksmith Ross said, Fanon, I respect that. I'm a Thurman fan because he talks trash and sells great fights. Yeah, I'm a Thurman fan too. I like Keith Thurman. The only time that I fell off the Keith Thurman bandwagon was when he wouldn't fight Errol Spence when Errol Spence Jr. was coming up. That irritated me. Brother Moses, oh man, let me get my man, a member of the channel, Brother Moses, said, do I agree with the odds? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that's fair. Oh, he said, Fanon, he said, on an interview said, I'm big fish now. I haven't manned down someone in a while. Yeah. You know, and that's because these dudes are fighting at the top. They're fighting at the top level, man. You know what I mean? Nelson, I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, man. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. That's just, it depends on how long my show is in the morning because I have morning shows. And in the evening time, man, I get tired, man. I just going to be straight with you, man. I get tired. So it depends on if I'm able to get a really good nap during the daytime to make sure that I got the energy to continually talk for hours and hours and hours while I watch a boxing match. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's kind of where I am, man. Mike Curtin said, who would you pick as a trainer, Boozy Ennis or Derek James? I can't say, man. Right off the cuff, I'd probably say Derek James, but because I've seen what he's done. I've only seen Boozy. I've only seen Boots out of Boozy Ennis. But I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I personally would take either one of them. The first one to tell me yes. Much love in that super channel. That would be my answer to that, is the first one to tell me yes. Because I got to go to a gym. Like, I'm going to start going to a gym. There's one down my street. Not too far down the street from me. So I got to get this weight off me. I got to start hitting the gym. Punching and all that, because that's really good for your cardio. Myron Johnson in that super chat, brother. Much love in that super chat. Thank you so much for your support, man. Thank you so much for your support. And my man Terry Schmoot again, he said, for that troll who keeps hanging around all day, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Much love in that super chat. Appreciate you. And Giant TV, man, that's huge. Thank you for that big yellow in the chat. Said, morning, y'all. I got to do it in the super chat because I ain't no punk. Pitbull stops Gamboa. I'll be back tomorrow to get my props. All right, man. You'll be back the day after tomorrow to get your props because it's not tonight, Giant TV. Don't show up to the fight too early now. I know we anxious, but today is the weigh-in. Today is the weigh-in. Much love in that super chat to my man, Giant TV. Huge in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much. And my man, Keith Nolan, 2211, say, yo, King Judah, I know you don't need it, but I like you and think you're a good dude. Also, Quincy seems quite cool, but I don't know why y'all ripping on each other. Man, Keith Nolan, they having fun, man, is what they doing. They talking that smack, dog. That's that big tank. That's That's that big bank take little bank arguments, man. I find it very entertaining, dog. They going at each other, though, man. No joke. Hey, Fanon, I see more trolls here than anywhere else. Yeah, Tim Boone. That's why I'm telling you. I am the king of the trolls. I've got very dedicated trolls. Absolutely. They come and they love it. But no, I'm sure other people really have trolls. I'm sure they do. I just don't watch a lot of people's chats, man. But I'll tell you who my trolls are. They're the cowards that don't show up on Saturday. And one guy showed up, and he got demolished. You know what it is. He got demolished. And now he's sitting there mad, I would say licking wounds, but it ain't wounds. It's more like, licking his decapitated head. You know what I'm saying? he just got beat down so badly that he's forever bruised. And I shouldn't have done him like that, man. Jose Verge said, what do you think about the Brandon Lee fight? It's going to be the first time I watch him in earnest. This weekend is going to be the first time that I actually watch Brandon Lee in earnest, that I sit down and I'm looking forward to his fight, and I'm going to watch his fight. That is the first time that I'm going to do it. I've seen him in passing, but I've never really sat down and really focused on him. You know what I mean? So this weekend, I'll let you know after I see this one. He's kind of like Berlanga to me. Like, I didn't really start watching Berlanga all the way out. Like, I'll watch his fights. I've watched his fights. I knew he was fighting, but I wasn't going to until he stopped knocking people out with first round knockouts. I was like, all right, I'll wait till he gets to a level of competition where he's not knocking everybody out in the first round. So I just started watching him, and I'm like, okay, he's a good fighter. I like him. I'm going to support Berlanga. I like Berlanga because I like Berlanga as a person. I like him as a person, and I like his camp. So I'm going to support him. If he gets fights, I'm definitely going to, if he was on a pay-per-view, I would buy it. If he was fighting anywhere near me, I'd go see him. All that good stuff, As far as Brandon Lee, it's kind of, this will be the first time that I really sit down and watch him. But I've been hearing really good things about him, man. But it's not like kind of like maybe 2 fights ago was the first time I really sat down and watched Gary Antoine Russell. I started watching him in earnest 2 fights ago. I'd seen the highlights, I've seen some, but I was like, all right, this is when I'm really gonna start watching him. Who else is similar to that? Now I think I've been waiting a little bit, but now I think I'm gonna invest my time in watching Keyshawn Davis, who's at Top Rank, the guy that's out there sparring with Terence Crawford, right? But those guys are prospects, man, and I spend a lot of my time watching the contenders. I prefer to watch contenders. Because sometimes what's going on, Richard Hill? How you feeling, brother? Say good morning, here for this great boxing content, Noop. What's going on, Noop? Holler at you, my man. What's up, Fanon? Finally getting some good fights to watch. Yeah, man. Will you buy the pay-per-view for Haney, Kambosos, and Fury Whyte? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Tim Boone, yeah, I'll watch those for sure. Because I'm going to support Devin Haney with my money. And honestly, I'm interested in the Dillian Whyte Tyson Fury fight. So I'll watch it. I don't know, man. Maybe not. I don't know about Fury Whyte. I might gank. No, I'm not going to gank him. I don't gank people. I buy all the pay-per-views. Because it's tax deductible for me. So I'm just telling you straight out. Get a boxing channel. Piece of advice. Want some free game? Give you some free game. Get yourself a boxing channel. All you got to do is a little work here and there. All you got to do is, it can be a side hobby, call it a side hobby, and then every pay-per-view that you get, you're doing it, that's tax deductible because it goes towards your business. And also, if you have a home office, however big the space is that you're in, however big, whatever percentage, right, your dedicated office space is for that percentage of square footage, you take that percentage and then take that percentage and apply it to your mortgage or your rent. That same amount you can deduct off your taxes. So that is a good reason everybody should have a side business. Free game. So yeah, I'm going to buy the fight. Absolutely. Al Money said, not paying for Fury, will pay for Haney. Yeah, I'll pay for Haney. I'll pay for both of them, man. Timbo said, thanks for the tips, Fanon. We appreciate that knowledge. Anytime, man. Anytime, Tim Boone. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. However, Tim, I'm gonna tell you, I watch with everybody with a watchful eye, just so you know. That's free knowledge for show 100. Oh yeah, man, absolutely. Pugilism Nina Browns, interesting. Thanks for that nugget. Yeah, that's why everybody should have their own home business. Absolutely, you should have your own home business. You should. And I could consult with you on the side and let you know how a lot of stuff can be done that way. And it is legal. So all you got to be is have a business and be trying to make some money off of it. You know, trying to. Sometimes businesses running in the negative, but still, even if you're running in the negative, your costs go against your income because they're costs that you use towards a business. Anyway, I don't feel that Fury fight will be good. I do. I think it's going to go to the distance, and I think it's going to be a good fight. And I think Tyson Fury is going to get dropped in that fight. I think that this is the best fighter that let me tell you what I think. Other than Deontay Wilder I think this is the best fighter that Tyson Fury has ever fought. And I think Tyson Fury was dangerous, was in great danger of getting knocked out in those Wilder fights. But we'll see. If he treats him like a joke, he can lose the fight, man. No joke. If he treats him like a joke, and he got them, he got those long arms. So he can touch him. You know what I mean? I don't know, Christopher Myers. I'm just waiting to see. Oh, yeah, man. We got 430 people in the building. I see 430. Y'all hit that like button, man. We got 3. Let's see if we can get them likes over 300, man. Do your boy a favor and get them likes over 300, man. I'm not an economics teacher, and that's not economics. I have a business. I've been in a business. My wife has a home business. I have a home business. We have jobs, home businesses, and that's just how it works. You can go to a tax. That's an issue of a tax accountant. So you can go look at a tax video about that, and they'll tell you, man. Al Money, I feel they gave Fury long counts when Wilder dropped him. Well, it is what it is. He got up. I definitely, in that first fight, I thought they probably would have stopped that fight. They probably would have stopped that fight in any other scenario. When somebody doesn't break their fall, they fall like that, they stop the fight. That's the biggest issue that I have about it, is when he fell like that, anybody else would have had the fight stopped. They would have just stopped it. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, I think the dude the dude got convicted for performance-enhancing drugs. But guess what? Not convicted. He got suspended for it, and so did Dillian Whyte. So fair playing field with the juice over there. Fair playing field with the juice over there. I'm interested in the ability of Jared Anderson. When do you think Anderson will be able to compete against the top 10 opposition? Never. They're going to duck that man like the plague. They're going to duck that man like COVID. They're going to duck that man like COVID, just like they do Michael Bounty Hunter. Just like they do with Michael Bounty Hunter. They're going to duck that man like the plague. That's what I think. Duck him like the plague. Because he's not with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn got a lot of those secondary, got dang near all the secondary heavyweights, Fury had a whole lot of shady going on with that DK character. I told y'all. I don't know. Y'all want to call me a liar, though. Act like I didn't know what I was talking about. But yeah, he does. And he dropped them questions. He wouldn't take any questions about it. Hey, my man, Mike Cardenas in that super chat. Thank you, brother. Putting that color back in that chat, man. He said, Errol all day, Fanon. Hope you live stream the fight tomorrow. I probably will. Much love in that super chat, man. I probably will. It's big time. All right, my man John Boy said, cause H-Town Terry Smooth. Thank you, brother. Hey, man, that man putting them tips on you. Thank you, brother. Encouragement, man. And he said, pugilism Nina Brown said, I did. I believe the whole time. Hey, I told you, thank you. I just want to get in all that. Where are your sources? Well, you Fanon and his sources. Where are your sources? Where are your sources? Man, shut up. Do you say to Mike Coppinger, where are your sources? Who's your source? Tell me your source. They will always tell you, sorry, it's journalism. I can't give you my source because they asked for me not to give you their names. Okay, how about that? How about somebody tells me not to give you their names? That's why I don't give you their names. Where's your source for this? Dog, the source is, here's it. Wait for me to be right or wrong. If I'm wrong, I was wrong. Hey, you got to go live tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. Absolutely, I'll be there tomorrow. Robin Soda say, good morning, brother. The winner of Saturday's fight faces Crawford. Do you think the winner of that fight faces Ennis? What do you think of Berlanga, the fighter? I think Berlanga is a good fighter. I think he's a good fighter, a young fighter, and I think Berlanga's got to do a little bit more. Got to get a little bit more in this. He's got to be able to do like I'm telling you. He's not all the way well-rounded, right? You've got to be able to box from the outside and win a fight boxing from the outside. You got to be able to fight on the inside. You got to be able to fight at mid-range. You got to be able to break somebody's body down and play. It's just, I think his defense can improve. I think he can improve. You know what I mean? I think he can improve. That's where I am on that. That man can improve. There you go. I'll say that. He can improve. But as a young fighter, we'll see. We'll see. I'm telling you, like, Shakur Stevenson, to me, made tremendous strides in his development. So if he can make strides like that, these other guys can make strides like that. Much love in that super chat, bro. Much love in that super chat. Thank you so much, Robin Soto, for your support. Let me slide down to the end of this. He said, they real idiots asking for sources. The whole point is it's discreet. Exactly. Like, man, if somebody tells me something, first of all, it can be true or not true. But if I tell you that somebody, this is what I've heard, or this is what multiple sources have said, or somebody's told me, I can't tell you who that is. I'll tell you, if I can tell you, it'll be somebody in a news article, and I'll point to the news. Where's the news article? Martin turned out to be right about that MTK Global stuff. Dead right. Honestly. Dead right. Appreciated it. Only thing I was wrong about was him signing that deal with Jamal Charlo. And that's because those dudes upped the price on some easy crap. For Fanon, Shakur is the most improving youngster out there. I think he is, man. Exact. Tell on your sources and you don't have any. Pretty much. You don't and you will not have none. And that ain't my business to do, man. That ain't my business to do. Hold on one second. All right. John Boy, that's not for me. That's not for me. Let me tell you something. Don Hodge said, rumors or gossip? No, it's rumors. It's not gossip. Gossip is about, Donald Hodge, first of all, Don, let me explain to you the difference between gossip and rumor. Okay? A rumor is, I've heard that the presidential election is, that this guy is up in the presidential election and he's going to announce, and the other guy is going to announce that he is pulling out. That is a rumor. Gossip is about somebody's personal life. Where it's about somebody's personal life. Oh, I heard he's cheating on his wife. Now, the gossip, rumor, close, but one is gossip, another is a rumor. Not all rumors are gossip, okay? Gossip is about somebody's personal life and some trivial fact about them personally, not about whether or not somebody is going to make a fight or not. Somebody, I heard Deontay Wilder's going to retire. That's not gossip. That is a rumor, okay? But you can think about what you want. You can call it what you want to call it, okay? Not everything that somebody hears about another person should be considered gossip. No, rumor is not gossip. Gossip is something, if you want to put a negative connotation on it, then the news is gossip. Do you think the news is gossip? Sources tell Fox News that the mayor of Atlanta is going to be indicted. Is that gossip? Is that gossip? I don't know, man. I would say, nah, Ramen. Sorry, brother. Sorry, bro. It's not the same thing, man. It's not the same thing, man. Okay? It is not, bro. Say that's why I don't watch the news. That's fair enough. Anyway, man, you can say what you want to say about it. It is what it is. I would not say that somebody saying, I heard Terence Crawford is going to retire is gossip. It's information. It's either verified or it's not. But it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, gossips are rumors, but not all rumor is gossip. Gossip is a rumor, but a rumor is not gossip. Let me see something real quick. Difference. Rumor and gossip. Gossip refers to people talking about someone or something with another people or another group of persons. Rumors refers to spreading specific information about someone or something that has not been verified. There you go. Gossip refers to talking about someone or something with another person or a group of persons. Rumor refers to spreading specific information about someone or something that has not been verified. That's a very thin difference, though. You're talking about the person versus talking about the information. That's the difference. Got it. All right. Talking about the person is gossip. Talking about the information is a rumor. There you go. Very, 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 very small, distinct. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm not going to continue to talk about that. If there's a specific amount of, if there's information, it's a rumor. So if somebody says this person's going to retire, that's information. If you say, oh man, this man is cheating, this dude is beating his wife, that's an accusation. That's about the person. That is gossip. But whatever, man. It is what it is. It's a very, very thin. There's a very thin. Hey, I know Kasim Reed, by the way. Kasim, Keisha, Andre, current ATL mayor. No, man. By the way, man, I knew Kasim Reed. I went to school with Kasim Reed. He's a good dude, man. Anyway, I'm sorry, man. I'm back to that. I'm off of that. It's a distinction with a big difference, man. You cannot say that a news article, that the newscasters that are spreading some unverified information is that they're gossiping, man. Just gossip is like housewives, man. That's like people sitting around, 2 or 3 people sitting around in a circle talking to each other about it. Sharing information that's unverified is a rumor. Anyway, it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna keep going on that. Bud fans are Jussie Smollett fans of boxing. Is anybody betting on the undercard, man? I ain't betting on it. I don't know, man. I think you know what I do? I think I'm gonna put some money on Yordenis Gamboa. I think I'm gonna come up off of Yordenis Gamboa. Hey, my man in that super chat, my man Ashton Denton, man, much love. And he said in that Cash App, brother, thank you so much for that support, bro. He said, peace and blessings. Can't wait for the Saturday roast session. Oh yeah, man. We'll be out here on Saturday. We out here tomorrow morning talking about that fight, man. We're gonna have a really good conversation tomorrow morning. I'm sure, man. Brandon Tudor said Holyfield. I'm sorry. Somebody was asking about who I would take over Holyfield and Wilder. I'm gonna tell you, I would take Wilder over Holyfield. I think he's gonna catch him. I'll take Wilder over Holyfield just to make y'all mad. You know what I mean? Just to make some people mad. But I'm gonna tell you, I'll take Holyfield over Usyk. I'll take Holyfield over Joshua. I'll take Holyfield. I'll take exactly BS car code for 9 win 1,000. Yeah, and I'm gonna give it out on Sunday morning. I'm gonna announce who it is on Monday. So make sure y'all come by Monday, and I will let you know who gets that $1,000 off BUSR. So make sure you sign up on Monday. I'm gonna be giving you $1,000. So if you lost your shirt, it'll be redeposited back in your account, bro. My man said, what happened if one of those don't make the weight? Do they forfeit the belt? Jeff Campbell, if they miss the weight, they get stripped. I do believe, it's called losing your weight belt on the scale. If they don't make the weight. Absolutely. Absolutely they do. No doubt. Foreman over Wilder. I'll take Foreman over Wilder. Definitely taking Foreman over Fury. Taking Foreman over Usyk. Taking Foreman over all these guys. I think Foreman's a better boxer. Even though it's kind of awkward, but yeah, man, that dude will lift you. My thoughts on Prince Nassim, probably the most overrated fighter in the history of boxing. My opinion. I think Prince Naseem is the most overrated fighter in the history of boxing. I've never seen anybody more overrated than Prince Naseem. Nobody. When the first time I saw him fight, I looked at him and I was like, this dude is going to lose real soon. He's too wild. He's too wild. He's a show. He's a showman. Too wild. He's going to get, and then when he got beat up like that by Marco Antonio Barrera, man, most overrated fighter ever. I mean, not ever. Most overrated fighter of the last 40 years is Prince Naseem Ahmed, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Most overrated fighter to me. Most underrated fighter is Andre Ward. Because y'all act like that dude is like Canelo's on that dude's level. And that to me is a joke. Man, Canelo Alvarez will mash that dude. Said Al Money said Wilder might be retired on the low. You know what? I don't think he's going to retire. I think if he was going to retire, he would have retired. If he wanted to retire, I think he would have retired. I don't think he'd be not saying anything for this long period of time. Jason Kelly said, on my way to the weigh-in from Frisco, Texas, super geeked, got the ribs marinated for the fight party. That's what's up, man. Yeah. Much love in that super chat, brother. Much love in that super chat, bro. Yeah, man. Got the ribs marinating. I got some meat I've been marinating for a day and a half, man. I'm about to go ahead and make them for my son because I finally started cooking again. So now my son will probably eat food in the house. John Boy in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. He said, because Mike Kirkland, Terry Smooth, Blacksmith Ross, and all the supporters, brother. Thank you so much, John Boy. Keeping that color in that chat, supporting heavy. Supporting real heavy today, man. Letting them know the channel ain't go nowhere. Let them know. Brandon Tudor. Oh, man, well, I'm tired of the heavyweight questions. Joe Frazier, Mike Tyson, Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier, Mike Tyson, I'll take Joe Frazier. Even money fight. I don't know, 50-50 fight. Fanon, do you do meetups with fans? Typically, no. No. First of all, with boxing fans, I don't have fans. I got supporters. Don't have fans. All right. I don't buy into the YouTube fame stuff. Okay. That's just not real. So I have supporters, and every once in a while I'll walk outside and somebody will recognize me and I'll holler at you. But I think we're just all boxing fans, man. And that's it. Big Boy, no, he doesn't. For John Boy, much love in that super chat, John Boy. Not particularly. Brandon Tudor said, I don't ask a heavyweight question for nine. You misread, my friend. You didn't. No. Somebody just said Mike Tyson, or did I misread it? Yeah, that could have been. Terry Hampton. I was talking to Terry Hampton. He said Joe Frazier versus Mike Tyson. Joe Frazier versus Mike Tyson. That's a heavyweight question. That's a historical heavyweight question. And honestly, man, I don't know, man. Putin said, Fanon ain't a people person. Nah, man, that ain't the case. I'm a people person, absolutely. If I go to a fight and people ask to take a picture and things like that, I'll do that. I've done that. When I go to actual fights, people ask to take pictures and shake hands and all that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just telling you, I don't think about it like, I don't think of people as fans because I'm talking to a computer screen. You know what I mean? And we just out here rapping. I don't really think about it like that, man. You know? Smooth Channel said you can't trust nobody today's. You don't know who's a sporter or an evil troll. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. I'm a homebody number one, period. That's why I need to lose weight, because I stay in the house so much, man. I'm a homebody, period. I prefer to watch boxing matches at home because I don't like going into the arena. I don't like sitting in that chair. I don't like a million people around me. I like to fight. And then I hate going home. You know what I'm saying? I hate going to the car, driving all the way home, I don't like any of that stuff, man. I'm just a homebody, man. And it's gotten me a lot of trouble over the years. But thankfully, my wife has come to accept that that's just kind of how I am, you know? That I'll go out for certain things and every once in a while. But other than that, I prefer to stay in the area. I prefer to go to cats' houses, like people who I know. Devin Wester said, You're projected top 5 pound for pound a year from today, Fanon. Okay, a year from now, my pound for pound will be Errol Spence Jr., Terence, Crawford, Jerron Boots Ennis, Shakur Stevenson, and Gervonta Tank Davis. Ding, ding, ding. Those 5. Because I don't think Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford is going to be such a good fight that neither one of them drop out of the rankings. It just solidifies how excellent a fighter they are. If they fight, Shakur Stevenson is about to beat the brakes off of Valdez. Gervonta Davis is going to beat the brakes off of Gervonta Davis is going to beat the brakes off of whoever the winner is between George Kambosos and Devin Haney, because the WBA is going to do what they're supposed to do and order that mandatory and not make him fight Giselle Corrales. And he's going to beat the winner of that fight. So there you go. That's why I would say top 5, in my opinion. Now, in the opinion, what do I think that the networks like ESPN and those guys are going to have? I would say a year from now, they're going to have Canelo Alvarez. They're going to have Monster Inoue. They will have either Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. They will have George Kambosos. If George Kambosos beats Devin Haney, if Devin Haney beats George Kambosos, he'll still be outside the top 10. No, I'm not giving Devin Haney no top 10 pound for pound for beating George Kambosos. No. Tell you that right now. Don't expect it. I ain't giving it to you because he should beat the dude. I already know he's going to win the fight. If I thought that he was going to, let me tell you something. If I thought by beating George Kambosos, that would put Devin in my top 5 pound for pound, I would already have him there. Because I don't think anything of George Kambosos. I think he should whitewash George Kambosos. I think if he doesn't whitewash him, that means he's less than I thought he was. Shakur Stevenson's going to whitewash George Kambosos. Gervonta Davis is going to spin that dude's head in a circle. I don't believe George Kambosos. So that's why I know, absolutely not. Not unless he beats somebody. If he beats Shakur Stevenson, yeah. If he beats Gervonta Davis, yeah. If he beats Lomachenko, yeah. He beats those guys, yes. He beats Kambosos, no. No bad vibes said, excited about tomorrow night, big bro. Much love in that super chat, brother. He said, I got Spence winning, definitely buying this. By the way, you're right about Shakur beating the brakes off Valdez. Yes, sir. I think they're feeding that boy to the Sharks. I was shocked he took that fight. And they tried to claim, oh, it's Eddie Reynoso that wants him to take that fight. Man, please. Eddie Reynoso don't know how to train nobody to beat nobody like that. And if that was the case, Eddie Reynoso would be having Canelo fighting some slick fighters. You know what I mean? Brandon Tudor said, I completely agree, Fanon. Literally nobody in the U.S. even knew who Kambosos was before his unexpected win. He would have to do much more to be a top name. Absolutely. He's going to get the belts. That's it. He's going to get the belts. The belts. And I'm not about to give him no pound for pound for beating that guy. He should beat him. The dude ain't that good. You know what I mean? And by the way, he's got 4 belts, but he never defended it. If he never defended it, hey dog, all he was a placeholder in time. He's a Leon Spinks. You know what I'm saying? He's a Leon Spinks. Leon Spinks was holding the belts too for about 8 months and got them shit snatched right off his back right away, bro. He said, Fanon, you either underestimating Devin or Kambosos will know after. No. Only person that I could possibly be underestimating is Kambosos. I cannot be underestimating Devin in that fight because I think Devin's going to whitewash him. I'm not underestimating him. I'm picking him to win in a one-sided fight. It should be a one-sided fight. If he beats, I'll tell you, the only way that I could underestimate Devin Haney in that fight is if he gets a knockout. If he gets a knockout or he beats the guy up so bad that they throw in the towel, I will say, yeah, I underestimated him because I didn't think he would do that. If that happens, if he wins on a decision, I'm not underestimating him. I'm thinking he should. I'm picking him to win. Don't get me twisted, dude. I think Devin Haney can be one of the best fighters in boxing. But dude, I don't have Shakur in my top 5 right now. even though I probably should. If he beats Valdez, I will. But that's because, hey, dude, hey, man, that dude is like that, man. Trev said, Fernando, do you think they will keep Loma on the list this year, even if he doesn't fight? Absolutely. Absolutely. They're going to keep him on the list. Absolutely. They're going to keep him on that list. And don't you think anything other than that. You know? Yes, they're going to keep him on that list. Hey, my man, wow, man, thank you. Much love in that Cash App, brother. My man, Nathaniel said, Spence makes a statement against Ugas. Dude, much love with that big 2-0 in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much for your support, man. Thank you so much for your support, brother. That is huge. Thank you, man. Said Valdez may get dropped. I think he may get stopped, man. I'm thinking he's going to beat that boy up. No joke. I'm thinking he's going to stand right there and beat that dude up. That's what I think is going to happen. And I'm seriously looking forward to it, bro. Seriously looking forward to it. I think he's going to stay right there and beat that dude up, man. Fonz One Jones said Haney first fight will be a draw. It's business. If it's a draw, then that's a loss for Haney. If it's a draw, that's a loss. If that's a draw, you might as well count that as a loss because he ain't got to come back and make that fight. And especially if Lomachenko is available, they're going to move. They're going to push on, man. They're going to push on. He needs to win that fight, man. And honestly, I don't see him. He'd have to really get, man, he has got to beat that dude up, man. That's all I can say, man. He said, Fanon, I'm just worried about that juice like Canelo. Yeah, that's it. Just the juice. But I don't even think the juice is going to be able to help him. For real. Because the juice ain't gonna help you if you can't. The juice ain't gonna help you if you don't land nothing. If you just keep getting hit and you ain't landing nothing, the juice ain't gonna do nothing but help you get hit all the more. You know, that's all. That's gonna break down to. King of King for now. What puts a fighter on the pound? Hey man, I don't have any solid criteria for that, man. I think the pound for pound list is just who do you like the most. I don't think there's a solid criteria, man. I'll just say, who do I think the best fighters are in there? That's it. I would say if I was doing this very serious one, I look at the four scoring criteria of boxing and think who the best fighter is, who has the best well-rounded skill set, right? Defense is important, which is why I do not have Monster Inoue anywhere near there, okay? Because if Monster Inoue jumps his ass up to heavyweight, and he keeps getting hit like that, he is going to get knocked out. You cannot fight as a heavyweight like what's his name? Like Chocolatito fights at 115 pounds. If Chocolatito fights like that, Chocolatito's going to get hurt because he's going to get hit by something very, very big, and you go to sleep. Those heavyweights cannot even fight in that style. It's very difficult to fight in that style. Also, very rarely do you have a flyweight that has the power to fight like a heavyweight and sit and wait and be slow and calculate and look for that big shot that sends you to the clouds. Those guys can't fight like that because they don't have the power. You know what I mean? So for me, typically speaking, the best well-rounded, balanced fighters are the ones at welterweight, are lightweight, welterweight, middleweight. Those guys typically are the most well-rounded when you consider everything. So if you're looking at a pound for pound thing, I would say there's going to be guys somewhere in that range, in that middleweight, welterweight, lightweight range, where you have guys that like Tank. Tank's style could transition to heavyweight because he doesn't get hit a lot, and he's got big power. And he's got very good footwork. He has great ring generalship. He has great defense. He's got great, clean and effective punching. And he's got great, effective aggression. It would translate to heavyweight. The way that he fights. The way that he fights also would translate to them itty little bitty weight classes as well. You know what I mean? So the heavyweights and all of that stuff, like heavyweights, yeah, Mike Tyson was a little dude. Yeah, but yeah, he's well-rounded too. Absolutely. But I just don't think it's necessary for the heavyweights, man. Mike Kirkland said, Blacksmith Ross, he a huge supporter of the channel that I enjoy. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support, brother. Blacksmith Ross in the building. My man Monty Bean in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much for that support, brother. He says Spence in the 10th round, KO. Yes, sir, brother. Spence 10th round KO. Man, I would love it, man. If he knocks this dude out, I'll be through the roof. I'll be through the roof, dog. I'll be through the roof on the 10th round. Because I'm such a big, I am, only thing, I am not biased against Terence Crawford, but I am a big Errol Spence Jr. fan, man. I think that dude is a legit cat, man. He's the legit cat. A nice dude, you know, having him come back from that car accident and torn retina and all that, that shows a lot of toughness. It just shows a lot of character, man. And I've not talked to his camp in a long time because, like, honestly, man, I'm not really in the business of talking to people's camps. But I tell you, man, there's a great group of cats that are very, very serious. They are truly, truly about their work, man. And I will tell you, man, he's never said anything nearly as bad about Terence Crawford's camp as Terence Crawford's camp has said about him. Nowhere near as bad. So for me, and he doesn't talk a lot of smack about cats, man. He may crack a joke here and there, but he doesn't talk too much out of the ordinary. You know, he doesn't talk too sideways. Doesn't talk too sideways about things. Spence is carrying all that weight, though. Carrying what weight? He don't look like he's carrying a lot of weight to me. We'll see if he's better when that fight gets made, but Errol got to get past this one. Errol got to get past this one first, you know? So we'll see who the better fighter is. At this point in time, though, I will tell you for sure, he's got to get past this fight. If he don't get past this fight, then it don't make any difference. If he gets past this fight, then we can have just a smorgasbord of what is going to happen with him and Terence Crawford, because I think that is definitely, I'm glad that Showtime said that, because it is true. It's got to be one of the biggest fights in boxing, man. It's got to be. Everybody wants that fight, man. Anybody that's halfway serious about that sport of boxing want to see that fight. That is a once in a decade type of fight. But we'll see. I think, honestly, man, I think y'all might get upset. Man, if he knocks him out, oh God, knock this dude out. So we can get this fight. So get this dude going, man. Anyway, fan of both. I'm going with Bud. Hey, that's what's up. I'm a fan of Bud too. I'm just telling you, I will admit when I'm a fan of a fighter. I'm a fan of Errol Spence Jr. I like Errol Spence Jr. So much so that I toned back my videos so that I don't sound too overly supportive of Errol Spence, when actually I'm very supportive of the dude, man. Very supportive of the cat. But I'm not a Bud hater at the same time. I'm not going to deny that this dude can really, really fight, man. Christopher Mayer said the media pumped Loma up so much that people place him in a higher regard, even when he lost multiple times. He's really good, but he can't beat Shakur or Haney or Tszyu. Man, look, dude, they just thought that dude was going to be the best. They just thought that dude was just going to be the best. They're selling that UK. They're selling that Eastern European stuff, and they're still selling it. They're still trying to sell it, but those fighters didn't pan out. They didn't take over the sport. They didn't pan out. Trying to sell it and act like they were didn't get you anywhere. The same fighters that have been the best fighters are still the best fighters. You just coming up with different excuses for why not to support them. You know what I mean? That's it. Same thing, different continent. No, excuse me, same thing, different century. Same thing, different decade. You know what I mean? Oh, Jaguar Block. Okay, I get you. Say he's carrying more weight and doing more to get the belts. Oh, yeah, yes. He's fought better competition. He's definitely fought better competition over the last several years. If he goes, I'm telling you, if he really beats up Ugas, dog, I'm telling y'all, Terence Crawford, I know Terence Crawford fans, y'all hoping for a knockdown. I know y'all going to be out there hoping for something. Praying, desperately wishing that this dude gets knocked down, man. Tim Bradley's drooling over Lomachenko is worse. Hey, man, I don't know, man. Was he? Was he drooling? I don't think he was. I don't think I've ever heard him say that he was better than Terence Crawford. But dude, Lomachenko can fight, man. That ain't no joke, man. Lomachenko can fight now. He can fight. Absolutely, positively is a spectacular fighter. He's just not the best since Ali. He's just not doing things that nobody's ever seen before, and Oh, the Matrix, what are they going to do? He's 10 times the fighter than anybody else is and all of that, man. Man, stop that, Ahmad Mustafa. Dog, you are a suspect for that statement. Real suspect for that statement. Real suspect for that statement. Man, let me tell you what's going to happen with Tszyu against Terence Crawford. He's going to get hit repeatedly. He's going to get hit repeatedly. Clocked repeatedly. He's going to fight him on the back seat and punch that man repeatedly. Like, get out of here, dog. I like Tszyu, though, man. He does remind me of his dad, though. Real big, man. Big barrel-chested fighter for the weight class, just like his father was. But, man, stop it. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see Fundora. Matter of fact, Fundora Tszyu. Let's make Fundora Tszyu. That's a fight I want to see. Make them fight each other. In fact, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want man with that clown conversation. Terence Crawford, Errol Spence is trapped between Terence Crawford and Tszyu. Man, throw Tszyu in there. Throw Tszyu in there with throw Tszyu and Fundora in there with each other. That would be a great fight. And don't try to put and let those one of them knock each other off. You know what I'm saying? If I was Errol, I'd be like, man, I ain't fighting that dude. No. I'm not fighting that dude. Please, for what? For what? No, man. Hey, tell them to fight each other. Like, have them do the Canelo move and tell them to fight each other, dog. Nah, man, you go fight Tszyu. You fight Tszyu. You fight Tszyu. Fight. Let me matter of fact, make them all do that. Make them all fight each other, dog. I'm not gonna fight Boots. I need Boots. I need Boots to fight. I need Boots to beat Butiev, Stanosis. I need for him to beat Josh Taylor. And I need, who else does he need to fight? Fight all my competition. And then maybe I'll fight you. Maybe I'll fight you if you beat everybody else. And I do want to tell you that is what Errol Spence Jr. That is what Errol Spence Jr. Oh, yeah, it is. It's a good fight. Ain't it, KO Kim? Fundora versus Tim. Yeah, exactly. That's a great fight. That's a logical fight to take place, too. That is a great, and that'd be a knockout, drag-out fight. Give me Tszyu. I'm going to tell you, too, give me Tszyu in that fight. I'll take Tszyu. Y'all may not like it, but I'll take Tszyu in that fight. Styles make fights. Jim Jean-Pierre in that super chat, in that cash app, brother. Much love in that super chat, bro. Huge support in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much, man, for that. Thank you so much for that support, bro. And what my man said was, he said, EJ all day. He said, EJ fans definitely not cheap. Oh, no. EJ fans definitely ain't cheap, bro. Heck no. And my man John Boy in that super chat said, because of Robert Robles and Jeffrey Brooks. Yes, sir, man. Much love in that man, John Boy. Throwing it down, throwing tips on the chat, throwing tips out there, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I cannot tell you, John Boy, how much I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Is Crawford ready for that? Man down, man down. But look, seriously, that's what Errol Spence Jr. would have to do to be that Canelo fans would throw a hissy fit if Terence Crawford if Errol did that. If Errol was like, you know what? I'm not going to fight you until you beat all of my top competition. I don't know why you just don't go fight all the guys that I'm supposed to fight. Man literally said that, man. Why don't you go fight all the guys I'm supposed to fight? Everybody that you want to see me fight, the fans, why don't they just go fight each other? Because they want to fight you. That's why. That's what I'm saying. Why? Because they want to fight you. That's why they don't fight each other. Because they're trying to fight you. And because nobody cares about them fighting. And unless it's some conversation about them fighting you. And then all of a sudden their fans, well, why don't you fight Andrade? How about GGG? Oh, no, Canelo has that one. Oh, no, but he'll fight Gennady Golovkin. Even though he's already beaten Gennady Golovkin multiple times, he can fight Gennady Golovkin, though. You know what I mean? No Andrade, no undefeated Charlo, but a guy he already fought twice and is well over his prime and is 3 weight classes down where he's fighting now. Oh, yeah, that one, we love that one. Y'all ain't even believable, man. Ben Davis in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much, man. He said, EJ fans may not be cheap, but they aren't that smart if they think he's going to beat Bud. Much love in that super chat, bro. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you, man. Bud, I don't like Bud against Errol, man. I'm going to tell you, dog. I don't like Bud against Errol, man. I don't like it. No Benavidez. Exactly, no Benavidez. Oh, Benavidez needs to fight Plant. When they came with that one, it's like, hold on, you want to see him fight Plant? Plant just lost to Canelo. Why you want to see him fight Plant? You're like, you got to prove yourself. That man, get out of here, man. Gennady Golovkin already proved he can't beat Canelo. So why am I so amped up? Why should I be so amped up about that? It would be funny, though, however, if Canelo lost to these guys. I'm serious. I would be busting up laughing at y'all. And it would be well-deserved, man. Seriously, man. The boxing gods, dog, you better make sure Canelo ain't pissing them off. You know what I mean? The Canelo Alvarez that Henry Armstrong ain't up there, ain't up in the clouds looking down on him like, you know what, man? It's about time that this dude catches a shoulder injury in round 5. You know what I'm saying? It's about time this dude has two of them mugs pop in a fight at the same time. You know? I think Errol is too technically sound. That's why I think Bud is going to have a problem with him, man. And I'm maintaining that. I think that's the problem. There's not a lot of holes. And what are you going to figure out? You're going to have to outfight him. And if you can't land, if them big shots, if you can't really hurt that dude with something, it's like he's like it's like a puncher's chance. You know what I mean? It's like a puncher's chance. Or some flaw looking for some flaw that he can expose and knock him out. I don't know, man. It's like the way that fight went with Jose Benavidez Jr., man. I just don't know, man. Ben Davis says, say what you want, but Bud has stopped his last 9 opponents. When was the last time Spence stopped somebody? Dog, let me tell you something, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. I do believe the last time he stopped somebody was Carlos Ocampo. But when is the last time that he got those type of guys to fight? When is the last time he got an Amir Khan? He got Amir Khan to fight. A Jeff Horn. A Jose Benavidez. I mean, the only guy out there, dude, that wasn't seriously damaged goods was Sean Porter. Everybody else was damaged goods, man. Or Ugas Kalvanakis. And Ugas Kalvanakis turned around and got knocked out by Virgil Ortiz too. So I don't know, man. I think those are apples and orange comparisons. And also, I mean, Danny Garcia, ain't nobody ever knocked out Danny Garcia. He did knock out Kell Brook. Who did he knock out besides Mikey Garcia? Come on, man, they might as well call that a knockout. If Kenny Porter was in the corner, they would have stopped that fight. I'll tell you that. If Kenny Porter was in that corner, they would have stopped that fight. All they did is let that dude get beat half to death to prove a point. He should have a knockout against Mikey Garcia. But what Mikey Garcia do? That man hid and refused to fight. That man did a fight with what's that man's name? Isak Cruz. He did an Isak Cruz. That's what that man did. You know what I mean? He did a Gaucher. What's that man's name? Terrell Gaucher. He did a Terrell Gaucher imitation and didn't fight, man. Absolutely didn't fight, man. That man was, man. He whipped the tar out that dude. He just didn't want to get knocked out. So he decided he was going to continue to take a ton of punishment. Whatever, dude. Seriously, the referee could at one point in time, what, he hit him with like 20 shots in a row? He hit him with like 20 shots in a row. Man, please. They could have definitely stopped that fight. That man just took that beating. They just took that beating like a man. And that ruined his career. Mikey ain't never been the same since. Never remotely same. Mikey Garcia lost it after that fight. Never been the same again. And that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, Gaucher had you vexed. Yeah, man, just hiding behind that high guard. That's just an ugly guard, man. That's an ugly guard, man. Ugly guard. Yes, and I think Mikey's corner was warning Mikey that they would stop the fight. Yeah, but then, you know who was telling him? The other corner was telling him, man, will you stop this fight before this dude gets hurt, man? How many this is a one-sided whooping? This ain't close. Come on, man. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. He didn't get that knockout, so it is what it is, you know? But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. He said, Dewaz said, Mikey making YouTube videos. Yeah, Mikey got that payday. Mikey wanted payday. Mikey got payday. What an insult, man, by the way. You just want payday. You just want payday. You know, you just want payday. Yeah, he did the Togo. He did the Tego. Yeah, he did the Tego, man. He did that Tego. Stoner Bars said, Bud will hit that eye and get a flash K. Oh, my God, Stoner Bars. Come on, man. Much love in that super chat, bro. Man, that's vicious, man. That's vicious, man. You wishing terrible things on that dude, man. But the fact that you said it made it that much less likely. The fact that you said it made it that much less likely. Okay? That man, you just took the odds away because the odds of you saying it and it happening, that shit just went down, bro. Pigilism Nino Brown said Loma probably would have to beat Mikey though. Man, I would have preferred he fought the dude, man. Mikey, you said probably would have beat Mike. Oh, Loma probably would have beat. Nah, I think Mikey would have beat him, man. I think Mikey would have beat him. They just didn't want to make that fight. I'll take Mikey. I would have taken Mikey in that fight. Matter of fact, I miss Mikey at lightweight. No joke, man. I miss Mikey at lightweight. I think all these dudes have problems with Mikey at lightweight. I think they all have problems with Mikey at lightweight. None of y'all was guaranteed no Mikey win at lightweight. I'm telling you. Devin Haney ain't guaranteed no Mikey win at lightweight. Loma wasn't no guaranteed no Mikey win at lightweight. Tank ain't guaranteed no win. Shakur ain't guaranteed no win. None of them dudes guaranteed to win with Mikey at lightweight, man. Trying to tell you, Mikey's a good fighter, man. Mikey just bit off more than he could. First of all, Mikey was always weight draining something stupid. All right, first of all. Mikey Garcia has always been weight draining something stupid. At lightweight, though, man, he's long. He's very, very solid fighter. Excellent. He's very, very sound fighter, fundamentally sound fighter, has very good power, all of that. I'll take Mikey over Tiafimo for sure. I'll take Mikey over what's his face any day of the week. Cambosis and all that, man. I think Mikey's Mikey ate his way out of the weight class, yeah. He just ate his way. He said he saw something. He was going for broke. He thought, because you know what he thought? He thought Errol was basic. He's like, Errol's basic. I'll beat him. He's basic. This is easy. I'm going to beat him with straight right hands. Easy. I got him. And he thought it was easy. And his daddy was telling him, you shouldn't do that. Do not do it. And Mikey wouldn't listen. No, I'm going to get big money for this pay-per-view. I'm going to beat this dude. Give me my money. And Mikey been driving them Ferraris. Mikey got the Ferrari that he wanted out of it, you know? He got a Ferrari and brain damage for his troubles, you know what I mean? Dudgeon Talk said, I like Bud, but he didn't get rocked by Calvin Arcus. I think Spence would put Bud to sleep, my opinion. Nah, man, they'll throw in the towel first. Before they do that. I'm telling you, man, they'll throw that towel in first. I have that gut feeling. They'll throw it. If he's getting beat up, they'll weigh that off, dog. If he's getting beat up, he ain't never been beat up before. Ever. He ain't never been beat nowhere near getting beat up. He was definitely whooping up on Postal, dog. He whooped up. He didn't have trouble with Postal. He was whooping up on Postal. Postal just didn't engage and didn't give him any opening, and he was able to get a knockout on him. Devin Wester said, I think EJ carried Mikey to punish him, honestly. Hey, man, I just think he was hiding behind that. I think he was hiding behind that stuff, man. No joke. I think he was hiding behind that. I just think he was hiding behind that guard, man. Stoner Barr said, which way do you see Bud possibly beating Spence? I don't see him beating him. I don't see him beating him. Unless he catches something, unless he catches him with something and he knocks him out. I don't see him beating him. I don't see it. And I'm telling you, I don't see it. And on top of it, I see him having to fight in the orthodox stance. Because that southpaw stance, that southpaw matchup for him is in Errol's favor. Because his jab can get to him. That's what I think. That's what he got. He got a Ferrari and some brain damage. Ryman Turner, much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support. I think that's fair to say that that's what that man got up out of there, man. You know what I mean? You know? Bud will tell Spence to pick a hand. No, he will not. Bud is a southpaw, man. I'm telling you. Bud is a southpaw. He fights in the southpaw stance the majority of that fight. And he is defensive in that stance for the majority of the fight. That because he keeps people at bay in that southpaw stance. You're not going to keep a southpaw at bay in a southpaw stance because their jab is right in your face. You're not stopping your jab. You're not stopping the jab with your lead hand. It's not happening. And even there, if he fights in the orthodox, he has Errol fights orthodox fighters all the time. So for me, I'm telling you, man, the fact that he's fighting that Errol's a southpaw is a big, big thing, man. It's a big thing for Yordenis Ugas, even though Yordenis Ugas says he does really well against southpaws and he's familiar with southpaws. He ain't ever fought a southpaw that good. You know, he's never fought that type of southpaw because that's not a Cuban-style southpaw. You know? And his coach, too, don't sound that confident he doesn't look the same, trying to build that confidence in him. He don't look the same to me. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know about you and all that. Ben Davis said, Shakur, that dude at lightweight, 130, 135, I believe he can beat all the top guys. Tank, Devin, that's my opinion. He's one of the special ones. Yeah, I got that, man. No doubt. It's him and Tank for me. Much love in that super chat, bro. It's him and Tank for me. Because they can get you out of there. Because Tank, because he can get you out of there. Shakur, because he can beat you up. Once Shakur beat somebody up, that's it for me. When I see Devin beat somebody up like that, just beat him up, then I'll be like, yeah, y'all going to have some trouble with Devin Haney. No joke. You're going to have some problems with Devin Haney. Same thing with like Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez knocks people out, but he couldn't beat him up. He couldn't beat up George Kambosos, right? Like, just consistently wear on George Kambosos. Take it to George Kambosos. Break George Kambosos down. George Kambosos was beating him up. You know what I mean? George Kambosos was beating him up. George Kambosos got the beat you up game, right? But can he outbox you? I don't know. And if somebody else is going at him and he's right there and you can't hit him right there, that James Toney, like that just, yeah, I'm right here in front of you. I'm right here to be hit, but you can't land nothing. That's what I'm looking at, man. That's what I like about Shakur. And that's what I like about Tank, too, because Tank will stand right there. But even when you guys are like, oh, he was getting hit or what, dude, he's blocking a lot of those shots. Because he's like, he didn't respect your power. So he's like, eventually I'm going to get in there and I'm going to hurt you. And if he can do that to Cass at 140, he can definitely do that to Cass at 135 if he catches you with something. And he catch you with either hand, too, dog. He can catch you with either hand, dog. Right or left, the man can put you out there with it, man. But anyway, though, look, man, I'm about to bounce. Man, thank y'all so much for coming to the chat today. I will definitely be back tomorrow. Devin was said, I get it for now. You know Devin can box. You want to see if he can fight. Absolutely, bro. That's it. I know he can box. I want to see if he can fight. Once he proves that he can fight, then okay. Then that's just going to be a lot of trouble on you, man. Errol's already proven he can fight. In an evenly matched fight where cats are going each other, he's already shown that he can go through that. That he will go through that, and he won't back down. He'll keep going with you. The question is, can Terence Crawford do that? Can he go like that round after round after round after round after round of a war? Don't know. We'll see. Same thing for Ugas. But I've seen Ugas go to war with Omar Figueroa, and he was just too much for Omar Figueroa. But Omar Figueroa ain't really hitting you with nothing, you know? But anyway, I'm out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. Thank y'all so much for supporting. Appreciate you supporting the show. Check out the videos coming up later today. And with that, I'm out. Peace.